Well, good morning, everybody. Well, good morning, everybody. Good. All right. Sound test. All right, so today we're going to be playing a game called The Cave that I haven't played in quite a while. Yeah, I played it around when it first came out. It was from Double Fine, same people who brought us Psychonauts. All right.
I'm here.
Oh, welcome. Queen is joining us today.
Oh, you've already started. Hi.
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, I just started it up. Let me make sure the volume on this game is good. It's a little quiet on my end. No, it's fine. It's just the menu.
You couldn't have timed that better, by the way, because I literally just told the fan server, "Hey guys, it doesn't look like Darby's streaming today," and then you just messaged me.
Yeah, like I don't know. The servers were down for like a few minutes, and yeah, it started like 15 minutes ago, and then they just cleared up now.
All right.
Yeah, I was kind of on the fence about streaming today, but it's for some reason when I oh, yesterday I thought yesterday was Thursday. I'm losing track of days. Uh, but yeah, some weeks I can opt to not stream on Fridays, but I don't know. Thursday's a regular day. Could have taken
Yeah.
it off, but nah, I'm good. Mm-hmm. All right,
Where
let's
did you
start a new
went?
game. Are you sure? Yes. Ah!
Welcome. Don't let my sultry and mysterious voice startle you. For
It did
hundreds,
startle me.
nay thousands, nay tens of thousands of years, people have come to me in search of what they desire most. Few find what they are looking for. Even fewer ever leave. Welcome to the cave. That's me, the cave. Yes, I'm a talking cave. Don't laugh. It makes dating hell.
Oh, it's
Besides,
come
I have
back.
a really interesting story to tell you this evening, so pay attention. It's a story of 7 people and a glimpse into a dark place in each of their hearts. But be careful before you judge. There is a dark place in your heart as well. Someday you will find yourself descending my depths in search of what you desire. And you might not like what you find either. But enough about you. This is about them.
All right. Let me change. Let me mess with the volume because I can't hear you at all. This is very loud.
Oh, all right. Well, I wasn't saying anything.
All right.
No, I was just trying to say that the stream's paused on Discord.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Weird. Why is it the stream is paused?
On Twitch it's fine, just on Discord because the thing's minimized.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, let
There you
me.
go.
Yeah, I'll just bring it up there. Okay.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's a weird kind of uh
The time's
sh-
moving along.
short
The hillbilly.
adventure
I
game.
guess we're done.
Yeah.
Hold
The
on.
knight. He is on a quest for a sword of
Can't make him shut up.
unequaled power and prestige. But will he find it before anyone else gets hurt?
Nice coffee.
Yeah. So like we choose three out of these 7 adventurers to go on a journey into the cave, and I forget if only one of them makes it out. I've done the knight. I think I've the hillbilly and the 2 kids. I haven't done any of the other ones. So yeah, feel free to choose. Yeah, Queen's choice.
Oh. I like the little pilot woman. She looks cool.
All right.
Well, impatient, aren't we? Oh, the adventurer. She is hot on the trail of her lost companions and unequaled ancient treasure, but not necessarily in that order.
Mhm. All right, you're still quiet, so I'm gonna adjust this more.
Okay.
All right, hopefully that works.
All right.
All right,
This side.
so adventurer.
Ventura. Oh, there she goes.
Shoddy barricade. Okay. Do we need to get a tool or there we go. crowbar. Just a moment. I'm gonna see if any of the audio. Yeah, for some reason the audio settings are down. There we go. Now it sounds like a game.
I can't hear it. It doesn't matter.
Huh. Can the crowd hear it?
I think it's because you're showing me your OBS. That's why.
Oh. Gotcha.
I don't mind.
It doesn't take sound?
I don't think so.
That's weird. Like screen share doesn't show sound. Let me see if I can fix that. Stop screen share. That's weird. Why no sound? Okay. Well, that's a bummer.
Imagine it.
It might just be better to watch the stream then. All right.
Nah, I don't mind. Because I'll hear myself on the stream anyway, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, there's dead people. Oh, that's nice.
Yep. I played this back when it first came out, I don't know, 7 years ago, and didn't play it since. So I forget how many adventurers you get to take with you.
On this, okay, next on the list. The time traveler. She is here to right a wrong 1,000,000 years in the making. Fortunately for her, yesterday is a new day.
Yesterday is a new day. Oh,
The
that's nice.
scientist. She is on the cusp of a great discovery for all of humankind, and 100,000,000 lives hang in the balance. The slow down.
No.
The monk. He seeks his master so he can become the master. It's a journey filled with peace and enlightenment. And murder. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can get 3 characters at a
The
time.
hillbilly. On this fine night, he searches for his true love, but does desire burn too brightly in his
What
heart?
did the twins do?
The twins. They just want to go outside and play. What could be more innocent than that?
Alright, so that's all of our potential characters. For now, just stick with the adventure and see how far we can get.
Alright. Yeah, it does have a kind of stop motion animation vibe.
There we go.
Oh!
What? You break it, you buy it. Just saying. I don't think that bridge has been safety tested with more than 2 people.
Okay. Alright, who's next? The knight,
Let's go to the time traveler.
the hillbilly, time traveler. Cool.
She can fly!
Hover boots. Alright, so she is now set to the up D-pad button. The adventure is the left one.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Careful. If that bridge breaks, there might
Scientist.
be no
Let's be a
way
nerd.
back up.
Alright.
And by if, I mean when that bridge breaks. Who am I kidding?
I want scientist. There we go. Okay.
Oh, she skips!
Cool. Let's go do some sciencey things.
Tra-la-la-la-la, time to blow stuff up.
And like each... Well, I don't want to spoil anything. You'll see how this plays out.
Okay. Wow! Oh.
Well, employees only. Well, let's get all y'all out of the water at least.
No, let them drown.
Just let them wade in there. Oh, hello.
Souvenirs?
Yo. Can I talk to you?
I hope you're not here to visit the cave because we're closed. A gruesome and horrific accident has occurred, and there's no way we can open. No way. I shudder to even describe to you what has transpired. For the nightmares will forever haunt your every thought.
Well, if you insist.
When I came in, we had no trinkets to sell in the gift shop.
Okay. Now what?
Oh, the humanity. I'll never be the same. Some things you can't unsee. What am I gonna do now?
All right.
You know, there is a way I could reopen, allowing you fine adventurers to partake in the unique experience that only the cave has to offer. I just need 3 small trinkets to sell. Just 3. Let me say that number again. 3.
Okay.
Take this giant novelty-sized key. It's cute, isn't it? Open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop.
Okay. I'm gonna let her grab the key.
I don't like this.
Haste makes waste is
You
a
said this was a
stupid
silly
saying.
game.
It is silly.
Get cracking.
I mean, that's a pretty oversized key.
He is a funny little man, isn't he?
See, even the narrator agrees.
I should probably fire him. I think he's dipping into the till.
I think he's dipping into the till. Oh, cool. They kind of follow you. Ooh. A broken old well.
Oh my god, we can't go even
Doesn't-
deeper.
Hold on. Let me move one of these screens. I can't see the chat. There we go. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay, so there's another lever on the other side. Gotcha.
Someone has control underneath that.
Yeah, you're gonna probably need both of them. And you're gonna need to find something to fix the broken well. Probably a crank or something. Ooh, snackies! Empty fuse box. Hot dog machine. Of course. Oh, OM dog. New grog. Alright,
Don't have any money.
yeah. Maybe I can just pry it open with my crowbar.
Why can't the time traveler just like go back in time to when this was functional?
Yeah. Found a flaw in your story, game. Just turn it off now. Not worth playing. Huh. Okay. Well,
You pulled the lever there.
yeah. What does this lever do? Okay. So if you do that, you can switch to someone and they still hold the lever. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, so it does go part way. Nice.
Nice.
All right. Cool. All set then. All right. Definitely want the crowbar.
Kill the bats.
Can't even swing this thing. It's only usable items. Ooh. What?
There's no dying in the cave.
There's no dying in
At
the
least not this
cave.
soon. So much left for them to learn.
Well, all right. Suddenly monster. That wakes him up. Garr. Oh. Oh, him sleepy. Just a cave monster. Ooh, what's that for? What does that do? Oh, we get some story stuff for each character. Behold the future. I can zoom out. Okay, so one piece at a time. All right, 2701. The 28th century. Oh, all right.
Oh.
Cool. Taking that then. Anyway, hello everybody. Sorry, this initial setup was a bit of a chore. Twitch was down for a while. Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, you were a little, you were a little aggressive there with that crank. Theoretical research. Scientist. Looks like we do get the bucket though. What's that?
This is really interesting.
Yeah. Whoops. One change I would make to this game if I had the option would be to add a button or some kind of command that has like the other party members just following you automatically. Like optionally. It'd be nice to just have them all close by at all times if you wanted them, but you could still individually control them.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. So, let's get someone to ring that bell. And then, well, I don't know if, I think we're gonna have to have something over the spike pit to make that work, but let's see, 'cause I don't think this is gonna work. Nah. Okay. I just got spoilers for this game 5 minutes ago. Why? Why did you do that? Ow. Well, should have known.
Like I said, there's no dying in the cave.
I fucking knew you'd do that as well.
Well, you'd think, with all the future gear.
Well, there was an empty fuse box down there, so couldn't you take that fuse or something?
Yeah, I just got to stop the water from dripping on it. Probably can just put the bucket on there, can't I? There we go. Haha. Ooh. Cool.
It's all coming together now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Cool.
Snacks.
Dog time. Oh, yes! I got a weenie. I'll put that back in.
Oh, you can put that in the pit.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
God. Who the fuck just has a hot dog machine?
The cave. He's a weird guy, this cave. Alright. Future lady's up here, so we'll just have her there. Okay. Ding dong! Come on. Come on. Grab it. Oh my god.
She's on the crowbar.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Are you not gonna grab it? Really? Oh, because the fuse. Oh, it's not gonna work without the fuse in there. Okay, duh.
Oh.
Alright.
We need to get another sausage and then take the fuse back.
Yep. Coke. Or grog. Can of grog. Delicious. Alright. Well, I'll at least take that. Have scientists come back. And get the weenie.
So, do you want to know a cool fact?
What was that?
It's IR's 3rd anniversary today.
Ooh! Well, happy anniversary, IR. To you and to me and to everybody.
We're gonna send them off to kindergarten.
Finally, we get the house to ourselves. More kids. Then again, it's COVID time. We're never gonna get rid of the kids.
Yeah. Just shut them in a room with Zoom on.
Yep. Oops. I need to put it on the spike pit. This monster reminds me of the crystal beasts in Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's sleepy.
Yeah. Let's grab him with a crane.
Oh no!
All right, little buddy. Oh, you're. You know what? I'll take this, and Adventurer can take the crowbar. Don't know if we're gonna need this, but it doesn't hurt to have it. Sorry, puppy dog, but you killed us when we tried to come through here, so we had to remove you. Ooh, the glory of discovery.
She's so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So they can come with us sometimes. We got a Leaning Tower of Pisa, a piece of a shuttle, like the return pod, UFO, big old ship. Lots of stuff down here. Wow! Alright, so there are sections throughout the cave. Probably don't need this fuse then. Bye-bye. A flame? Alright. We'll find a torch at some point then. Oh, cool. A box of dynamite. Set it.
So, I'm guessing this is like an apocalypse scenario then.
A what?
An apocalypse scenario.
I don't know. Maybe in this area of the cave.
So I'm feeling it's either an apocalypse scenario or this is like his Animal Crossing village and he put the Leaning Tower of Pisa in.
Yeah. I think it's just a magic cave. It can do what it wants. Maybe this is where all the like lost things go. You know, the
Yeah.
time we lost the Leaning Tower of Pisa for a year. It went here.
It's pirate treasure.
Yeah, a jeweled skull. Cool.
Dawn just comes charging.
Mine! Mine. Let's set it down. Nah, okay. Door console. No? Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the scientist or the future lady can do that. I wonder if I wonder if they have different character things. No?
She just needs to stand on it.
Yeah. Nah, okay. They're not, they don't have any specific actions. A teddy!
Oh my god!
Yay!
Oh, it's a fortune telling machine. That's cool.
Yeah. I wonder if he says something. No.
No. We back at home we have this thing called the Candle Workshop. And it's called that because you take your kids there and they can learn like how to make candles.
Yeah.
And then like when you make the candles you can just take them home and you can do like making badges as well. So like we'd go there all the time when I was younger. But they had this little arcade section which had these like really sort of old fairground machines, and one of them was like one of those old fortune teller machines.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you put it in and then it would like write out the fortune for you before it would give it to you.
Cool.
It's really cool.
That's fun. Do you guys have like Build-A-Bear workshops?
Yes.
Cool.
I never actually went to one until I went to America though.
I haven't been to one either, but it's a cool idea.
I have an Eevee plushie that smells like cupcakes.
Excalibur. Alright. Get someone else to grab
Oh.
that.
Oh, we're getting British now, are we?
Yes. Tell me, is that Arthur or Uther? Ugh. Look, strange women Lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government. Distributing swords. Okay. That works for their color scheme really well. They're like future tech.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now what? I mean, there's a monster. We could slay him, but I think I just want to leave him alone. He's not doing anything. He's just hanging out. What next? And there's no real map in the cave. You just have to remember where you went. I don't think there's anything else this way.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. No.
Stab the skeleton.
I tried. Wouldn't let me. Why is the pink teddy bear just lying around in a random cave? Why is a lot of this? Why is the Leaning Tower of Pisa lying around in a random cave? It's a magic cave. It seems to summon things that are relative to the characters you bring into it. Okay. And some of them, I don't know, like, this one seems to do more with the hillbilly, actually, and the sword is more of the knight's thing. But I think the cave gets a little more specific as you go down. It starts out in general. Oh, well, we got 3 things, don't we?
Oh yeah.
That's what we need to do. That was our mission. We had to get 3 items for the gift shop. Cool. I forgot.
So a sword, a teddy bear, and a crystal. What would
Perfect. Yeah. The sword. It's practical. It's pretty and it's useful.
Sword, teddy bear, and crystal. It makes me think of it makes me think of the Canterbury Tales gift shop.
Yeah.
They just have those massive swords on sale.
I mean, I can't cut carrots with a teddy bear.
Well, that's one trinket. A far cry from 3 trinkets.
Oh, that is a nice skull, though. But the sword and the teddy bear aren't huggable.
Yeah.
Ah, trinket numero
Hey,
2.
I'd hug a sword.
Maybe I didn't pay attention during that. Ah, the 3rd glorious trinket. I have to say, you have surprised me. I figured you'd give up after 1.
Surprise! What?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Thank you. Old sign. Limited liability waiver for the cave. By entering this cave, the cave, you hereby agree to hold harmless the cave. The Cave Inc., its parent company, Amalgamated Aluminum Holdings, and all subsidiaries of the cave, whether real or fictitious, in any and all injuries, physical, emotional, or spiritual, during the duration of your visit to the cave, for a minimum of 1 year and a maximum of 5 years upon exiting the cave. The cave is also not responsible for any damage or loss or theft of or to personal items and clothing. You also agree in full to reimburse the cave of any damages you might or might not have caused during your visit. Enjoy your spelunking.
Well,
Spelunking.
that was a close one. It does bode well for our intrepid spelunkers that they navigated that maze of intrigue.
I've been
I
watching
have
a
high
lot of
hopes for this group. Much better
It's kind of an
than the
exposure
last.
therapy thing to
I
get over
think
my
they may still be
claustrophobia, but I've
down
been watching
here.
a lot of
I should
spelunking
probably
videos.
get them out.
Oh, cool.
Nothing scares
But-
away the tourists like
Oh,
a
it's just
rotting
why do
corpse.
people do that?
Oh, they love it. Experimental research.
Oh,
Cool,
she looks
so-
so happy.
So now we got 2 bits of her story. Okay. Alright, scientist. Let's get off of that for now. Not sure. I'll just leave it there for now. Okay. Oh, yay! That was a good one. I'm trying not to. Ow. Okay.
You take fall damage?
I guess so. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so I guess the box is there for that reason. Something like that.
Oh.
Now what? Yeah, I'm not really sure why. Yeah, we need all three. Ow. Of course. Okay. I wonder if just pushing it against it will kind of jam it or something.
Maybe.
I doubt it. Nah. Yes. Well, maybe just landing on this box will reduce the fall damage enough to not have her die. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Meh. Okay. Cave tour.
Drown.
Every little thing.
Oh.
Well, alrighty.
This is giving me 10 Candles vibes.
I haven't played that one.
It's a kind of RPG tabletop sort of game. It's like D&D except no one survives at the end.
Huh.
So you
10
basically kind
candles.
of gotta do the most you can with the time you have, sort of thing.
Gotcha. Okay, you can
You can
drown. You're right. Drowning is a thing. Huh. Well, that's an interesting one. Everyone has to die.
Yeah, so the one time I played it, because you got like a DM and everything, we were all like dogs who had escaped from this like dog shelter because we hadn't been fed for ages, and it turns out some weird apocalypse was going on. And we ran to this forest where like these creepy like creatures were killing us one by one, and then my little puppy just met like the head evil creature, and it's just like, oh, it's okay, it'll all be over soon. And then I just fell asleep and died, and it was really sad.
Oh, sad. Sounds like Plague Dogs movie.
Yeah. It was something
Just
like
because
that.
you
but, like,
can
I
pull
don't
a
really
lever doesn't mean you
cry
should.
a lot in D&D.
Our intrepid trio may
That's
not
a lie,
give
but
this kind of seismic
that's the
meddling
first
a
time in a
second
while I've
thought,
cried from
but
like
choices
fear as
have
opposed to like being
consequences.
upset.
Yeah.
I've played host to more truth seekers than any human
Neato.
would care to count, and I know an omen when I see it.
Oh yeah, Jeff was there as well.
Trust me.
Oh, cool.
This is ominous. Ominous? Ominous. Yeah.
Ominous.
No. Yeah. Ominous. Oh, never mind.
A water puddle. So I guess they do kind of follow you into some major areas. That's cool.
I think it's kind of like Pokemon Ranger. If you like go too far from them, they'll catch up.
Yeah, that's nice. So it was fear that made you cry in that game?
Yeah, because it was kind of like the sort of realization of what happened. And it was like my friend was DMing and he was using this sort of like really creepy voice I'd never heard him use, and I was like,
you
"Oh,
that
that's-
caused
I
that
don't like
cave-in?
that."
I know it was. Now my 3 mine
What-
cars
why are you
is
throwing
trapped in these
things at
caverns
us?
and caves.
Oh, Stinky
You'll bring
Pete.
those mine cars back if you know what's good for you. Maybe this dynamite will convince you. I need all 3 of those mine cars back. You
Oh,
hear?
thank you.
I
Let me
got
s-
plenty more dynamite where this came from.
Perfect, because I need it. I gotcha. I'm gonna take this bucket, fill it with water, and catch his dynamite. and then reuse it.
Well, you know what they say. It wasn't the prospectors who made all the money. It was the merchants who sold blood pressure medication.
That's what they say. Yes. Ow. Whoops.
God, this also reminds me of that one Cannibal Conspiracy one shot that Alex did a while back, where like every time you died, you just pop back up after about a minute.
Yeah. There we go.
How am I supposed to bust through those cave-ins?
Huh.
I need my
got it.
stuff. Bring me my stuff. I need it.
I'm gonna leave this bucket here, but take the dynamite. Yes. The old prospector.
The
Queen
woman's
told me to
back.
get my butt in here. I would like to respond by saying Queen is a butt.
How dare you? I've been nothing but nice to you today.
Today. Put it down. Run away.
Run!
Cool. Then we have like a can and a shovel down there.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, something. Some kind of
Sniff.
machine. What does the sniff machine do? Ooh, gold.
Sniffs the money.
So, the
Yeah.
old miner's instincts were right. There is a mine car trapped back here. He may have overreacted a bit, but at a certain age, you've got to do something that gets you up in the morning. Even if what gets you up in the morning is a dangerous lack of interpersonal skills and anger management issues.
Discovery. Unlimited power.
Oh,
She
she's
did.
doing so well.
Yeah. Ooh.
Gold.
Okay. So she needs to hold that, I think. Well. Huh. Maybe I need to get one of our other friends. Uh-oh.
Can you not like put the minecart there and catch it in the minecart?
It's on a downhill slope.
Oh.
So I either need to time it or have someone kind of stand on the
Hold it, yeah.
downhill part, yeah. Wow. Come on, just drop.
Oh, so I think you need to pull it up and then like move the cart in place.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. Alright, there we go. Oh. Thank you.
Ta-da!
Alright, sniff. Sniff out that gold. This is how mining works.
Oh, what?
Gold sniffing machine. There you go, Stinky Pete.
Oh, you're so
Oh,
happy.
I thought you was gone for good. Time to get down to some serious hoarding.
Some serious hoarding. Okay.
Also, yeah, Toy Story 2 is the better one.
Yeah, I like Toy Story too.
I used to always have nightmares about that one moment, you know, like where Woody's having the dream where he's been thrown in the pit.
Yeah. The
I had
creepy
nightmares
toy
about
arms.
all that all the time.
That's a scary one. Yeah, they just took a lot more time in that one to have, like, slow moments, like, and big conversations. I like 2 a lot.
Yeah, and the animation was better as well.
Yeah.
Who are you anyway?
Thank
Get out
you.
of
Why
my
is he
mind.
still mad?
Wait, no.
Well, we're near his
Bring
gold.
back my mine cars. Then get out of my mind.
I already brought it back. Okay, you're just repeating yourself.
Resin, 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 resin.
Frazzlin'.
Are you still here? You get me those gall darn mine cars.
Gall darn. Alright, so now we got another dynamite if we need it. Let's see what else. Are there more mine carts?
I ain't gonna tell you again. Get me my 3 mine cars.
3. Okay.
Okay, I will tell you again. Get me my 3 mine cars.
All right. Well, I think we got the one from this area. Where are the others? Boop, 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 boop. Razzle, frazzin, razzle, frazzle.
Razzin' frazzin'.
Razzin, frazzin, razzle, frazzle.
Toy Story 4. Okay, I haven't seen it. I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, it didn't need to happen.
Yeah,
Ford.
I'd say it didn't need to happen. Also, I don't like Woody's motivation at the end, because I know it was supposed to be like he wanted to leave because he wanted to, spoilers, he wanted to be with Bo and all that stuff, but I think for me it's more like he left because, oh, well, I'm not the favorite toy anymore. It's just like, well, we had this whole thing in Toy Story 1 and you're still having a problem with it.
Well, it wasn't that, actually. Like, so it wasn't because he wasn't the favorite. He actually, they sort of touched on that in the beginning of the 4th movie, but once he quickly came to terms with, like, well, like, it's about Bonnie, it's not about me. And she had a favorite. She made her own toy, Forky, and that was her favorite. And so he basically became Forky's protector. And yeah, it was. I get what they were trying to go with the kind of overall meaning of the movie. Like one of the themes seemed to be about like learning to let go of even long-held cherished beliefs when they don't serve you anymore, which is a very adult message, but they also there's our next area. I feel like they messed with some characters way too much, and there were just too many players in it. One reviewer, I can't remember who it was, mentioned, like, his conclusion was like, I think the movie should have just been called Woody the Cowboy and should have just been about Woody and his adventure. Having every character from the previous movies was just way too much, and most of them didn't do anything. Also, they made Buzz an idiot. Like, it was annoying how they just kind of made him like this weird, dumb comic relief in this movie.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh boy.
There was a flame up there! Why did you go there?
I don't know. I forgot. Whoops.
Oh god.
Yeah, Buzz wasn't like that in the second movie.
Yeah, like, Buzz was one of my favorite, like, especially in the first film. Sorry, Bonnie is a traitor.
Yeah, she's a little kid. She has her favorite things. That's fine.
God, what was that friggin' who was it?
I know
What the
you
hell was
caused that
it?
cave in.
Give me a
Now
second.
you gotta make it
Oh
good.
yeah, somebody, I think it was like
I've been
Squiggle Dig
down
or whatever
here
its
so
name was,
long, I
made
just
this whole
want
like
my
whole
stuff
review thing
back.
about how, with Lilo and Stitch, about how, you know, Lilo was the true villain, and like was dead serious about like how she's so manipulative and all this, and I'm just like, she's 6!
Yeah, she's a little kid.
She's 6 and grieving,
Yeah.
like any 6-year-old would. She's angry.
And I didn't realize until like my most recent watch of Lilo and Stitch that Lilo is like pretty undoubtedly a special needs kid. Like like watching him more recently, like I get the impression that she like might be like some form of autistic. Like she's high functioning, but like there's a social reason why she's the weird kid, and like that having that extra element just makes it so much harder for her sister. Nani, right, was her sister's name, and yeah, it's such a like real story. I love Lilo and Stitch.
I didn't even think of it like that, but yeah, that's really sweet. We need more of that representation.
Good stuff. But yeah, and another thing, another like character. It wasn't like not a character assassination, but they kind of retconned Bo Peep in the fourth movie. If
Yeah.
if they had made it to where like her being out of the Andy family home for years made her like the new character that she is, that would have been fine. But they had a flashback scene where she was like basically the Woody of Molly's room, where she was like commanding other toys. I was like, that's not a thing. That wasn't a thing in the previous movies. She's
God.
suddenly like commander general of the other kids' room. Okay, like we'll accept this now. Arriving at work.
Nice hair.
Right, it's future time. Cool.
That's cute. No, because that's the thing. It's like girl power and all for that, but just like you don't have to retcon it to make a point.
Yeah, I think it would have been. I think it would have been more compelling if it had been like she became this, like, because of her experiences, she became this new character that we get to see. But they're basically like, nope, she was this way always. No, she freaking wasn't. she wasn't in the other two movies.
No,
Well, was she in two? I forget.
she wasn't too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She wasn't in it much because I don't think she went with the other toys to like save Woody, but
Yeah.
she was there.
Yeah, because I think it's a very powerful message that your life experiences help mold you into the person you are.
What strong life experience do you have?
Being gay in America when it wasn't when it's still not all that acceptable in some areas. Growing up in the South, having to vote for my own right to marry.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. That's one.
Well, you got through it.
Yeah, these steamed hams look like they're about to explode. Bye-bye, peeps. All right.
Bye, peeps. Oh, bye, Bubbles. I think
But-
mine was going through secondary school with undiagnosed Asperger's.
Yeah, imagine.
So when I found out what it was, I'm just like, oh, that makes so much sense. But I
Yeah.
was already out of secondary school, so I'm like, oh, I can't fix it now.
Yeah, like
uni helped me a lot with that.
need what?
Uni helped me a lot with like the social aspect of all that.
Oh, good. Yeah, I imagine like I've never been tested for it. I wouldn't be surprised if I was somewhere on the spectrum. But yeah, like my I so I can't fully relate, but I can at least understand the like feeling like something's different and not being able to express or explain it well.
Yeah.
All right, there's your hams.
Whee!
But at the same time, like that,
My victuals! Feller can build up a powerful hunger down here.
My
Roast me up
victuals!
some canaries. Now see here, I still needs me my last mine card, dagnabbit.
There's another one?
Yep, there's three. At the same time, the whole like voting for my own rights thing, like that was also empowering. It was like a bunch of good people came together and agreed that I'm worth a person.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we were one of the states to vote it in, and then like 2 years later, the Supreme Court was like, "Yeah, I guess y'all are people too, federally."
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember the day it was made legal in the UK. I can't remember what year it was. I think I was like 12 or 13 or whatever. And all I can remember thinking was just, wait, it wasn't legal before? Like, I
Right.
had no idea.
All right,
But
there's
it
our.
was sweet because then, like, you just saw people proposing to each other
Oh.
everywhere, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
Aw, chat's being nice to you.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Steamed hams.
Well, Seymour, I made it despite your direction.
Here, I'll trade you all a stick of this dynamite if you bring back all 3 mine
Trade.
cards.
Trade.
Hell,
It was on
all
fire.
my dynamite.
I'll trade you, water not included.
Yeah. Well, I love y'all too.
I think you're all okay.
Funny.
I should order food. I was gonna go out and get snacks, but then you started streaming and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Let's get some Subway.
Swoobway.
Schwoobway.
Come on. Okay. Okay, Swoobway. Ooh, adventurer. Hogging all the fame. Ah,
Oh
come
my
on now.
God. Look at those legs.
Yes, it was
What if
all me. They
What
did.
if her friends betrayed her or something?
Oh, maybe. Maybe so. I guess we'll find out. Shwoo! Shwoobity-doobity-doo. I barely tolerate you. Says Jeff.
Yeah, that's pretty much me and Jeff's relationship.
Whee!
Oh, there you go.
Ah, it brought us back. Maybe?
There was like a switch there, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I wonder if I have to switch it as I'm going. God dang it, quit grabbing that. No. Okay.
Queen sassed me maybe once. Well, I'll do it again.
I couldn't hit it. What to do?
Can't you walk though?
Can I? Let's see. I feel like that place is... I can only enter it with the minecart. Yeah.
Oh.
So I bet I have to just have some kind of item that'll grab that.
Throw something at it.
Yeah. I'll try to jump. Nope. Yeah, I can't do any action. Okay.
If the tank switch is above you, you probably need to hold something like above your head.
Maybe the shovel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never been sassed. Queen sassed me maybe once.
If I sass you, that means you're going to heaven.
Oh. Uh-oh. Where's the shovel?
I don't think I've sassed you, Darby, until last night.
Oh. Did I get sassed?
That was a mean sass. That was a revenge sass.
How did I get sassed? I don't remember.
Neither do I. I just remember meat.
Oh yeah, meat. Yes. Good. So you're saying I'll go to a good place when I meet my maker?
I'm just gonna order this food.
meat, 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 meat.
Moit.
Moit. Vegemoit.
Oh no, I can. There's still food in the house. I can put some in.
Oh, poopy. There we go. Shovel time.
Yay!
Ting. Whoa. Rock. There you go.
Here it is, my special empty minecart. Miner can't have enough empty mine cars.
Oh, look at that. Those mine cars meant the world to that old guy. Maybe a reward is in order, hmm?
Alright. Well, let's all get on this rickety bridge. Bye-bye.
Oh, hell, gold! Come back, gold!
The miner wasn't such a bad guy. He was down here a long time, and that'll take its toll. Obtaining the thing you desire most isn't always as hard as it's made out to be, but it will change you. And that, my friends, is what's hard.
Okay.
Now, what of the adventurer? She and her partners are on the cusp of the greatest archaeological find of her career, but the priceless sarcophagus she seeks may never make it out of that pyramid, and neither may her companions. But at this point in our story, that should surprise no one.
Okay, well, we need some kind of hook shot. Rope. Let's go here. There's his gold. My gold! Uh-oh.
Go, go, no!
Alright, so we can't make it yet. The other route?
No.
That's how they sound. Ouch. Adventure. Brr, no. Ouch. What a way to go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start at the very edge. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just too far. Oh. Well, look at that. Oh, they do have special moves. I didn't even realize. What? Okay, so I can't phase through things with her, but I can kind of jump. Maybe through, like prison bars or something. Cool. I don't know. So cool. I guess we're in I guess we're now in sections where their special moves actually matter.
Okay.
Kitties.
It's her story now.
Yeah. Neato. Ooh. Scientist. Or future lady. Greatest employee of all time. Not him.
You know, it's sad, really, when you think about all the grave robbers who have plundered these ancient marvels of engineering in search of priceless treasures, ruining it for future generations of grave robbing treasure
Right.
plunderers.
Could it be? The others gave up all thought of your return. Only I held out hope. The sarcophagus is near. Soon we shall share in the glory of our discovery.
Wait, who the hell are
Glory.
you?
Just
Yeah.
between you and me, I don't think share is in her vocabulary. Neither is ultra-crepidarian. But a lot of people don't know that one. It's not as ubiquitous as sarcophagus.
I don't know what ultra crepidarian is. what is it? Let's learn a word. Ultra-crepidarianism is a habit of giving opinions and advice on matters outside one's knowledge.
God, that joke. Why was the man fired from his job at the calendar factory?
Why?
He took too many days off.
Oh, that makes sense.
I used to work at a cigarette factory, and then I quit. Ooh, more gold.
That sounds like a good decision for your health.
I don't smoke. The only time I've ever come close was I tried someone's vape at Comic-Con,
Yeah.
but I sucked it in for too long, so it like stabbed the back of my throat.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like tobacco. It hurts my throat.
My throat.
Do. Want to hear a joke about pizza? Sure.
Okay. I want pizza.
Many believe the Ankh is an ancient Egyptian symbol of life. Some archaeologists would kill to find an example in such pristine condition. Oh, not the adventurer, let me assure you.
Not
She
the
reserves such
adventurer.
extreme measures for a worthier prize.
A worthier prize.
Never mind.
It's
It's
too cheesy. Ugh. Ugh.
Pizza can never be too cheesy.
Yeah.
It's never cheesy enough.
Alright.
It's a bunny.
Oh, cool. Neato. Ducky. Kitty. Well, let's see where those go to. Adventurer. Can I get up there? Okay, so we have a snake and a lion.
You don't want to be lying around.
God dang it. Cheese. Yeah, I know. Cheese punchlines are always Gouda. Oh. Oh. Huh. Well, we'll need all three of us then.
But that takes effort. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cook some food.
Cool. Doggy. Let's go over there. I guess we're gonna need the sarcophagus. Huh. Whoa, I think that moves that. Alright, adventurer. Adventure. Ow. Wow, come on. No. How's Zarzar? Oh, she's good. Just being a dog. Just being a dog. Oh, so I guess it doesn't move that. It moves something else. It doesn't move. Here's something sliding. That? What is it? I don't know. Ow. I don't think there's another way to drop in. I'll check though. There was that one area with the kitty cat statues. Still a good Zarzar. Always a good Zarzar. Okay, so not another entrance. Something's moving though.
Wait, who's Zaza?
My dog.
Oh! How many dogs do you have?
Just the one.
Oh.
Just the Zarzar.
Is that short for something?
Zarya.
That's cute.
We also just call her Girly.
I've been calling my cat Princess recently because she's just been so moody.
Baby.
And baby, yeah.
Princess.
Princessu.
Baby cats.
God. Have you seen the anime Revolutionary Girl Utena?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
It's a really funny idea where it's a little girl who was rescued by a prince when she was younger. And he's like, I'll come back for you one day and all this. So you'd think, okay, well, I'm going to grow up to be a great princess so he'll come back. But no, she decides instead, I'm going to grow up and be a prince.
Nice.
So, like, she goes to this school and, like, she's fine being a girl, but, like, she wears the boy's uniform and, like, she prefers to do, like, all the guys' things because she wants to be a prince.
Well, cool. Sounds like a fun show.
It's like an 80s anime as well, so it was, like, ahead of its time. It was really
Cool.
good.
Doggy.
It also has lesbians in it.
Fantastic. Well, on the doggy one. Okay. Maybe the burb.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want me to do? I'm here. Yeah, I don't know. Well, get her back out at least.
Yeah. Maybe just stand on the dog one?
Maybe just the dog one? Okay.
Yeah.
Get off, yeah. Huh. Well,
Yeah, it's sticking out now.
weird. So it's now lit up. And there. Ow! God dang it. I think it just makes them slower. They were
Yeah.
going faster before. Whoa.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh, well, okay. What was that? Alright. kitty time.
Those spikes definitely weren't there a moment ago.
Ouch.
It seems the
Oh.
adventurers' companions have gotten themselves into a tight spot.
Oh, heck.
Fortunately, they have all these pressure plates to jump on. You know, when you're stuck in an ancient curse-ridden death trap, it usually helps to jump on everything you can. Also screaming. Screaming helps.
Yeah, so I don't want to step on these plates anymore. Alright, so bird and dog.
I mean, that's just DMP in a nutshell.
Yeah. Bird and jackal. Ow! Alright. Oh, god dang it.
I'm going to spike
Ow. Alright. Okay.
Ah, the lost sarcophagus of the Pharaoh Taharka. Ooh, great misfortune is said to fall on those who disturb his slumber. You know, locusts, boils, peanut allergies, that sort of thing. The situation becomes ever more perilous for our two entombed friends. Those spikes are getting awfully close.
I know.
Do you think the adventurer knows? Actually, I think the real question is, does she care? In case you're wondering, that was a rhetorical question.
Okay.
I don't think she'd care.
Well, we jumped over that last spike lowering bit,
Yeah.
so they don't die this time. Ooh. What?
What?
Stop that. Just gonna stand on that. Well, nothing else I can do at the moment. All the way down.
You might need one of them to wait and drag off.
To do what?
To like drag the thing off the platform.
Gotcha. I can... Oh, come on. Okay, so we need Jackal.
Check how.
There we go. Alright. There.
Just the jackal though, because it's not that.
You're right. Okay. God dang, get off.
And
Ah!
what?
Dumb. Well,
So wait, what's supposed to keep it there?
I don't know. Well. Ah, that's what I'm supposed to do. I gotta erase it.
Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't very clear.
Yeah. Oh well. No. It's probably gonna be another one of those aminal switches. Oh, hello. The bitter banishment. Okay.
Yeah,
now-
they left. She left them.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been stuck here. Oh, that's so mean.
Stuck on some adventure.
Yeah.
Okay, so lion next. Okay. So let's go get her position near the lion. Yeah, it is 1 minute at a time, so... Okay.
Oh, phew.
Don't get crushed.
Oh. Hang on, I need to check this shit. When did I say I was going to make dinner? Because it appears I've forgotten to set the timer. And now I don't know how long it's been.
Whoops.
Bollocks, I might have to rewatch the stream.
don't know. I'm not watching a clock.
Alright, gonna miss. I'll watch the stream.
There we are. Whew. Little finessing.
Ooh, impressive. The adventurer does know how to get out of a tight spot, but the rest of her escape may not be so clean.
Splendid! You've liberated the sarcophagus from its ancient vestibule. Give
Vestibule.
me a moment to disable
Okay,
these
so about 8
blasted
minutes.
spikes.
Brilliant.
Oh no.
I'll just push this bit to the
What?
left.
They're gonna make me kick him in, aren't they?
This is one too many spikes for my taste.
For my taste.
Ah!
God dang it, dude.
An Englishman would never add this many spikes. It's unseemly.
Yep.
Huh. No doubt that was entirely accidental.
Yo, fuck her.
She's a user.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Alas,
That was
now
your
the
own fault.
adventurer herself is trapped, and without the sarcophagus, her former collaborator, or her current lucky companions, I fear the situation is hopeless. I wasn't planning on wrapping up her tale so soon, but I may have little choice in the matter.
Alright.
Can you save her?
I would assume so at some point. Okay. Oh, there's our cat stairs. Cat ladder. Alright, what does the knife do? Nothing. Well, these light up. Oh, so it's like in order.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. You have to have both these animals lit up, and then you hit the button. That was coincidental. All right, so snake and jackal then.
I have a feeling they're gonna try and save her, and then the spikes will come down on them.
Jackal, lion. There we go. Yay! They're saved.
We did it.
Let's get out of here. Whew. Alright. No treasure for you, adventurer. Huh. Okay. Now what? Oh, block. Blocky time. Do 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 do.
Nice.
Yay.
So our band of three pulled together. I couldn't
We
devise a better
did it.
team-building exercise myself. There was a bit of collateral damage at the end.
bit.
But let's call it a win.
Upset partners. You left us in there. Huh. Alright.
That's cute.
Just a room. Hello, friends. Alright. Oh, okay. Huh.
What?
Interesting. Alright. Y'all just stay up there for now. Bless you.
Sorry. God, no! Stop going deeper!
Another one. But these are broken.
No.
Huh. Guard dog.
There's a dog!
Hello.
Step on it.
Can't do anything.
It looks like the dog from Toy Story 1.
Right? Yeah, totally. I was thinking the same thing.
Steam Valve Half-Life 3 1.
Yeah. What was his name? Scud? Scud, I think.
Can't remember. It's been a while.
Okay. Boo. Boo,
What is
cave goo.
happening?
Another set of switches we can't mess with yet. Okay.
There's like so many arrows pointing to the cave tour. Are you saying we're not in the cave tour yet?
Yeah.
Or is that just pointing us to where we're going in the tour?
Yeah, I guess it's just continue the cave tour this way. Alright. Let's go to that other fork in the road. Up there. Up there.
Up Thor.
Up there. Huh. That one's for the
What's that?
twins.
What are they doing here?
I don't know. Interesting.
Oh, maybe it's like this is their section.
Yeah.
If you brought them here.
I wonder why it's showing up for this. Weird.
Spooky.
Spooky. Huh. Well, only I could call my... Oops.
What?
Dang it. I hit the death button, I guess. If only I could call my partners. Maybe they'll show up at the other switches. I'm wondering if the future lady's power lets her do two things at once.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Alright, nah, I gotta go all the way back.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, well, there you
No
go.
doubt you have realized by now that here in the cave, the rules of time and space are not exactly, well, set in stone, so to speak. But for the time traveler, time and space are mere playthings, tools
This is giving me
manipulated
like
to
a
pay
DMP
back
vibe.
petty slights. So, prepare yourselves for a tale of revenge that spans 1,000,000 years. And remember, even with the best of intentions, time travel can be unpredictable. And with the worst of intentions, well, I guess we're about to see. Oh, I'm sorry, I was just trying to scare you.
Top prize in science. Well, scientist is living it up good. There we go. Huh. There we go. Now, is that oil? Or like something that's flammable, maybe? Maybe we could burn
Maybe.
away the, yeah, stalactites. badge there.
God, I was reading my friend Chris the story, which inspired the character I would have played in DMP before I came up with Grace. And it's basically this girl who gets knocked into the sea, and then she climbs into a cave for safety and meets these two miners who are just like, one of them's just like, yep, just working along, and then the other one's like, no, actually, we're dead. He's just in denial. And she's like, wait, I can't stay here. I want to go home. And he's like, okay, I'll take you home. Takes you home. Turns out she's dead as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Like, I was telling him, like, that's the first story. What the fuck?
Future time. Greatest employee of all time.
It's you. I thought we
Oh, it's this
fired
guy.
you. Still sore about getting passed over for greatest employee of all time? I'm sure you saw my commemorative photo on the way in.
Oh, what
Don't
a
feel
dick.
bad.
No.
My family has been working here for generations. I take that back. Do feel bad.
I do feel bad.
Well, personality must not be a
Oh my
big
god,
hiring
shush.
Employee of all time. They don't give that to just anyone.
The ancient combustion engine, or as it was commonly known at the time, the Dino Hypernator.
God.
In the early 21st century, humans used these primitive engines to power everything from toothbrushes to toasters,
Oh, yes.
even elevators. Ancient man's addictions to toast and teeth brushing quickly exhausted the
Food's
world's
ready.
oil supply. Once the precious substance was finally depleted, ancient man was forced to find more advanced sources of power. Research that led directly to the modern hover boot design. It also set the stage for the bad oral hygiene fashion craze we still see to this day.
Yucky.
Although no actual rangfusts have ever been uncovered,
Rangfust.
top
It's a bucket.
archaeologists believe they were commonly used as some kind of head accessory from the 1940s to the late 2100s. They came in several styles and colors to project the mood of the wearer.
Of course.
Upon entering a social setting, each person would assess the crowd by the types of rangfusts they were wearing. It is thought that World War I was started when Sir Winston wore a particularly inappropriate rangfust at a cocktail party with the American President Franklin D. Bon Jovi.
Wonderful. That's a very nice Rangfust you're wearing, sir. It's a nice weenie scepter as well. Oh, a key. A smurg. Uh-oh. Guess we can't take the exhibits. But I want the smurg.
Archaeologists have yet to determine the original use of the smurg. Thousands of these strange artifacts have been recovered at ancient dig sites around the world. People living in long-gone eras often carried several in their pockets at all times, leading some experts to attribute to the smurg a religious or mythological significance. Other historians dismiss this reasoning, claiming a more mundane use by teenage boys to twirl and braid their hair. We may never know the true use of the smurg. What do you think it did?
Guess we'll never know. A multitude of offers.
That money.
Yeah.
But she doesn't seem very happy.
Did you see the smurg?
The what?
Here, I'll show you. It's one of the exhibits. The smurg. They don't know what these smurgs did in the future. Did they use them to brush their hair or make crowns out of them or jewelry? There was another one. The exhibit was a bucket, and they assumed that they were headdresses. People would
I'd
just.
love that.
I think they call them a rangfust. Rangfust. That's what a bucket is. Gah! God dang it.
Oh my eye.
Smell like a real live dinosaur with our newest interactive exhibit experience. Dinosaurs existed over 10,000 years ago when they roamed the
Well,
world's highest
well over
mountain
that.
peaks in search of fruits and berries. Dinosaurs were social animals that lived in groups governed by a rigid organizational structure. An alpha
mean, they
dinosaur
might have
was the
been.
lord of his tribe, leading foraging trips and assigning tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, dinosaurs required no sleep
Oh.
and had to keep in nearly constant motion to survive, much like the Amazon forest-dwelling penguin.
Why is the future dumber? Smell like a dinosaur.
Now you smell like a stinky old dinosaur.
Great.
Isn't
Thank
that
you.
great?
Like a stinky old dinosaur. Alright, where are we gonna use this stinky?
Time to eat Borgs.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I can gross out the employee of the month or something. Hey! I
Get
smell
my
bad.
own hover parking spot. Came with getting greatest employee of all time.
No, guess not.
So I wonder what you smell like then.
Yeah. Stinky dinosaur. Just don't know what it's used for yet.
Do you know what they probably did? They probably watched Jurassic
Remember,
Park and just took it
hands
from
off the
Probably.
exhibits.
It was a historical fiction.
there.
We already went that way. We got the fuse. Antidote arcade machine. Antique. Why antidote? Why is my brain? Thank you. Antidote. Antique arcade machine. Yeah, I think the fuse box was this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You smell like a stinky old dinosaur. Can I take the stink back in time with me? Yes. Okay. Is there any use for this though?
Prehistory, my formative years.
Cool. So we get a Sonic CD section for this for future lady. That's cool.
I used to love Sonic CD. Never finished it, but
Yeah, I didn't either. I played some of it, but didn't finish it. It was fun.
We'll still not roll.
This is his ancestor.
Critic not understand fog work. Why not fog make wheel work? Fog want wheel roll.
Sorry, Thog. There we go. Oh, I broke it. Dinosaur. Hey, where's my stink? What happened to my stink?
did it wear off?
I guess so. Dang it. I had it just like 5 seconds ago. Maybe it just eventually wears off. Well, let's see what else we can do in here before we go get it again. The sting of accolades from coworkers. Gugh.
It's very like Hunger Games capital-esque, the outfits.
Fog ahead of his time.
It's just all colourful and over the top.
Why not
Yeah.
fog make wheel work?
Betting that I dropped this on the dinosaur and I attract it towards me or something. works, but how do I keep it there? Alright, nothing there. Alright, so let's go get the dinosaur smell back on us.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just eating stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember the day that my year 6 teacher ruined water for us forever, where he taught us about like evaporation and stuff.
Yeah.
And how the rain just rains it down. So it's just like, so yeah, you've been drinking recycled dinosaur pee for all these years.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, me.
what does that do?
Yeah. Well, okay, so the stalactites are gonna be there in the future. Or in the present.
Yeah.
So our friends can get through. Neat.
Oops.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Ugh, all the way here. Boo. Huh. Huh. Yeah, my friend just turns into a skeleton if I go into the future. Brilliant. Alright.
Remember, hands off the exhibits.
Quiet, you. Schmerg. Oh. I bet that
Now you smell like a
several of
stinky
us
old
can go through the
dinosaur.
time machine at the same time, though. So I'm thinking, yeah, I have Herbie, Stinky, and other friend.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, press the button or push the rock onto the dinosaur. It might also be good to have a different friend push that one rock so the stalactites can grow. The one that you can kind of roll up the hill.
Voting on the GEO18
Yeah.
committee was unanimous. FYI, that stands for greatest
Well,
employee.
I can't
of
actually
all
do
time.
that.
I won, by the way.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna see what this does. My friend wasn't in there. Well, I can get him in there. Hold on. Friend. Alright. Good. Passed. There we go.
Great.
Oh, wrong way. Oh no, I died. Don't you take my stink. Alright. Love! Okay. Yeah, I think I need friend. Hopefully we can do it in time. Okay. Alright, Dino. Dino,
Come here.
Wow. Yes, I smell nice, don't I? I smell lovely. Wow. Bye-bye.
Oh, you killed him.
Yep, he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead. No. Poor buddy.
Now what?
Now, I think...
Oh, they'll have like a real dinosaur.
Yeah, maybe something in the... Yeah.
Oh, Scott's asking if he can join.
Oh, yeah, go for it, Scott. You're welcome. Alright, so Dino's dead. That'll change something for us.
Dog want wheel roll.
Sorry, Thug.
Dog want wheel roll.
No wheel for you, Thug. So, I think what I'm going to do is have Scientist Lady push that cylindrical rock up the hill and just hold it. And I guess
Yeah.
her skeleton's going to block it in the future.
Going on here?
Hi, Scott.
Yo, Scott.
Hey guys.
Yeah, there we go.
Playing the cave.
Yeah.
This looks like something that was made in Unity.
Maybe. There's Double Fine who made this. Yeah, the people who did Psychonauts and
Oh, okay.
Broken Age. Alright, let's see what we got.
Did I just insult the Psychonauts creators then?
Ah, maybe.
Oh,
Kristen
no.
would like a word with you.
Oops.
It's probably a different
Sorry,
team,
Psychonauts
though.
folks.
Like, I assume they have several teams
Yeah.
for Double Fine. It's certainly not the grand adventure that Psychonauts was. But it's a cute
Yeah, go
little
ahead.
several-hour sit-down kind of game.
Maybe it's just because I'm not playing it and I just got in here, but just from a surface level, it looks like and I don't mean this in a rude way. It just kind of looks like a very bare bones project.
Yeah. Okay, so her skeleton doesn't keep it there. What to do?
I mean, you can unlock like other art and stuff, so there's more to it.
I can do what?
No, I was just telling Scott that you can like, find the art everywhere as well.
Yeah.
So how's the hotel room?
It's alright. I don't know. Same as last night, I guess. Except it's daytime, so.
When are you leaving it again?
Don't touch any of the
It
exhibits.
depends on when I get the test results and how they come out. I mean, I don't doubt that I'm gonna test positive. Negative. Hello. I hope I'm not positive.
Features the ancient combustion engine.
But I got my test today. It was not pleasant, but it was not it was not terrible. But I believe I will leave anywhere between, I think, at earliest I will leave on Sunday. At latest I will leave Wednesday, I believe.
Cool. Let's see if that dinosaur's down there. Now we'll have to check the present.
Scott's
It's-
quiet, they say.
He's oil now.
Be louder, Scott.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we were live.
Yeah? Why do you think we're in here?
Yeah.
Well, look, I looked on Internet Remix's Twitch.
Oh,
and
yeah,
there was
sorry. Yeah,
nothing going,
We're on
so-
MOI. We're just hanging out in IR.
Oh,
It's
okay.
easier.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I had Shiner messaging me before, like, hey, where are you guys live? There we go.
Hello, man on the internet. It's been a while.
Well, that's cool. Can actually switch between time periods like that. The
That's
different-
nice.
Yeah, so the dinosaur becomes oil in the future.
Oh my god.
Is this any better?
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right. I can turn you down now. Cool.
Well, shoot. I need something to grab it. I need a bucket.
So, Scott, have you heard?
What have I heard?
Today is Internet Remix's 3-year anniversary.
Oh damn! Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ain't that
Why
cool?
August
haven't we done? Why haven't we done something for it?
Yeah.
Because streaming's just ended, Scott.
Are we that terrible?
Shut up, we're all tired.
Yeah, true.
Oh, good dog.
Doggy.
Oh. No, I wrote like this document thing, just as a vent thing kind of thing. Just like, hi guys, this is a thing. I'm gonna write for 3 pages now.
I mean, you're one of our writers, so
Yeah.
a very strong writer at that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go into a lot of detail because I would have been there forever, but it was just a nice little thing.
Aw, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have someone in the past, present, and future.
Yo.
You know.
Chrono Trigger?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the cave, you have your choice of 7 characters, and you get to choose 3 of them to go into the cave, and they help each other do puzzles, kind of like, well, in this case, it kind of reminds me of Day of the Tentacle, because one of the people we brought was from the future, so her section has to deal with time travel.
So, Darby, tell me this. Would you say that this game has some narrative elements to it?
Barely. Yeah, some.
But yes, it does.
Yeah.
So, considering where we are located right now, would you call this a cave story?
Yes, I would. I did play Cave Story for the MOI Twitch a couple months ago. I'd never done like all of it before that. I played through it years ago and just got like the first ending, but yeah, there were some tough platforming sections in that for the secret ending.
Cave Story also has a couple pitfalls that can really prevent you from getting the best ending.
Yeah.
I remember, because I remember watching a review before I went into it. I can't remember the professor's name. Oh yeah, spoiler, I guess spoiler for a however old game that one is.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But I remember the professor falls down a pit in the game, and I don't know if they've updated this or not, but you actively have to avoid him in order to get the best ending and get like a better gear later on in the game. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that was never adjusted because it was one person making the game, and that's what he thought a good puzzle was. So that's what it is. Yeah, like the dude falls down, and you can see that like he has a jetpack on him, and you're like, ooh, check that out, and you have to actively ignore him, and if you're almost any player, you're gonna go check on him to see if he's okay. He'll give you a jetpack, and then he dies. But if you ignore him, he comes back later and he's not dead, and he gives you a better jetpack. Yeah. That's the thing that
logic at its finest.
Yeah. That's not even a puzzle. That's just a silly thing.
The game legitimately has some really emotional moments. I remember the Mamiga village, the one left against when Balrog force feeds it.
Yeah,
thing.
It was sad.
That was depressing.
All right, don't know what to do next. Like, the puzzle has to do something with this. Let's go into the present, to that area too. I just don't know what to put there because I don't think the skeletons are going to keep it from moving. Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
It actually worked that time. Weird. I didn't even know this was here. We totally missed.
Oh, well then.
Well, let me get it. Let me have that.
Oh my god, she's just standing there.
past.
How
again?
unfortunate do you have to be to die in that position?
All right, so it doesn't appear. Gotcha. Yeah, right. How do you keep it like that? I'm gonna bring
Hands just
future lady to this
into it.
spot too. Okay. Okay. So, I guess let's have present lady lift this up as far as it'll go. But there's our bucket. Okay.
Nice. Oh.
Perfect. Oh yeah, let's hear the history of the buckets again, because we're in the future. We're in the year 2701.
This is thought to be the only remaining Rainfust in existence,
Rainfust.
and was recently unearthed beneath this very museum. The discovery has driven historians to radically revise their theories as to the Rainfust function.
Wonderful.
Experts now
Beautiful.
believe the artifact was used in a primitive and dangerous form of
Oh.
recreation.
Oh.
Children would hurl the Rainfust at one another, hoping to land the open end on an opponent's head. A hole-in-one, as it's known.
Yay.
Fortunately for today's youth, such barbaric traditions
I mean, that's
have
what
been
me and Scott
lost
do all
to
the time.
history.
That's,
Wait, what?
that's pretty funny.
No,
like
really,
the
I was checking a message from Alex. What?
Rainfust.
They think that children would throw the buckets at each other's heads and try to like get them on the head.
It would be a hole-in-one if they got it.
Yeah.
So that's,
Whoa. Okay.
that's
Oh
cool,
wait, you're
though,
talking
the-
about yesterday. Fuck. Okay.
Yes.
What?
Oh, the description changes.
Oh, okay. You probably have amnesia from. Look, if you got hit that hard, maybe I shouldn't throw it that hard in the
hate you.
future. I'm sorry.
So let's bring this oil
No
to
wonder
the
I had a
combustion
bruise.
engine.
I'm sorry. It
You're
was an
fine.
accident.
So what's Alex saying?
Something about tonight's game.
There we
And
go.
that is all I will say.
Oh, okay. Yay, we can go up.
Awesome.
Look, I know we're on.
Wheel.
I know we're on. Man on the internet and not on Internet Remix, but please watch Curse Throne. Anyways.
All right. So,
Oh, that's the wheel.
mhm.
Me and the other greatest
significance?
employees of all time
Yeah,
are all grabbing
yeah.
drinks at
Caveman
the
wants
Wizard's
it, so
Lair
I
later.
think we're gonna take it to the past with us. Ah, I'm stuck.
Oh, so you can actually transfer items over.
So
much.
there's a time machine you can go through. Dang it. Squeeze in there.
So this is more like a puzzle platformer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. And just this section of the cave has the time travel shenanigans. There was a previous section where our adventurer character here, we were going through a pyramid, and we were trying to get some treasure. And as we're going through this, we're learning bits and pieces about each character's past and how they have. Every one of them has some kind of dark past.
Probably not, though.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at that greatest employee portrait and I can't see anything except for one of those Zoltar machines.
Yeah. Funny. Let's turn that off then. Maybe.
I shall tell you your future.
There we go.
Aha.
Yes.
Yay! We
All right.
did it.
Nice.
Good.
Except now you've created a time paradox. Good job, guys.
Yeah, so her mission is to like she hates the employee of the month with whom she works. So we're going to I guess mess with his ancestor. What a compelling story.
Oh, so. Oh no.
There you go, buddy.
Wheel! Thog love wheel! Thog need invent patent. And patent
Patent.
wheel!
Okay. So now he has the wheel idea.
So what happens?
Yeah. What does happen? Let's go back to the future. Alright, Thog.
The Greatest Employee of All Time award comes with a pretty big
Oh,
ring.
they're still the same.
Have I rubbed that in yet?
Has his wheel. But maybe, let's see, where's our, there we go. Maybe there's something, maybe we can grab something from his little workstation. I don't know. Let's go check. Since he's down there with a wheel now, he's away from his workbench.
Oh, yeah,
Or
and
maybe I
Scott
can
works in the
crush
same-
him.
Oh my god!
I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Sorry, Thog.
This works in the sense of like if you, it's kind of like that one Cannibal Conspiracy one shot where if you die, then you come back.
Ah, so what, like infinite lives or
There
something?
you go, Thog.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Seems like
All
Yay,
of that
he's
poor
dead.
caveman's descendants are dead forever. What's done is done. There's
What's
no
done
going
is
back
done.
on
There's
that
no going
decision now. Well, unless someone else screws around with the timeline some more. You know, time machines really take the fun out of trying to teach hard lessons about consequences.
All right. Let's see what the future looks like. Now it's me. I'm the employee of all time.
Yeah.
Greatest
Hell yeah.
employee. Does this
did it.
mean that I get the key
Yeah.
now? Because I'm the greatest employee of all time?
Oh yeah.
Yep. I can get the
Now
Smurg.
you are Zoltar.
Archaeologists have yet to determine the original use of the Smurg.
Oh, that for
Thousands of these
fucking
strange
sake.
Finally,
artifacts
the
have
key
been
out of
recovered
this
at ancient
chronologically
dig sites
contorted
around the
collapse
world.
of continuity.
That's what they call
All
it.
it took was the complete eradication of a family line dating back countless millennia. To be fair to our heroes, I can understand wanting to get out of here. Oof, that dinosaur smell is really bad.
Clackety clack clack.
All right. Where's the door?
Where's the door?
The present, I think. Yeah. There we go. Bam. All right, so that's her section. I guess all that's left is the scientist. The Smurg.
I'd have laughed if you had to get another key.
Oh no. I didn't want to get another Smurg. Blue? I think there was one more locked door. One more.
One day more.
Mm-hmm. One day more. There we go.
Another day,
Another
another
day,
day.
another destiny.
And I am Summer.
Do not forget my name.
Ah, the zoo.
Two forts.
Observe nature's wondrous and
zoo.
terrible beauty,
No, it's the
safely
ooze,
imprisoned
can't you see?
behind unbreakable steel bars.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's back! No!
Darn it.
You aren't getting
What was
away this
that?
time, beast.
Well, okay.
No, don't leave the cave, Tori.
This place is a nightmare.
Dead.
She
I
dead?
hate zoos.
Oh no.
I never like zoos. Never.
Well, that was sudden.
I just
She's dead.
What the hell did I just miss?
One of our adventurers got et. A monster came and ate her. Now she's dead.
Oh,
I
shit,
thought
now
the same
you
monster from the beginning.
Yeah.
you really created a paradox.
Beast Hunter
Really?
Podcast, day 541. The Crystal Cave monster escaped again. She's still hungry, so I'm camped out near her favorite food. When I hear her shriek and
Hot dog
roar,
machines?
the hunt is on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
OM dog.
Oh, blast.
They like
this
hot dogs.
worthless gizmo is out of batteries. Hey, who are you? Don't touch those hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Fine. I'll
My
leave you
hot
alone
dog.
for now.
Oh.
She
What?
probably will
No, I
shoot
just
me.
want the hot dog, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Another piece of the adventurous story.
Ah.
Spikes and snakes. And spikes. Oh, she's planting booby traps. For who?
This is just finish her or finish him.
So,
The
so we have.
illustration.
Yeah. So we have some of these, I guess, we collected. Oh yeah, I think I've played through her story before, so I got more than. I'm not gonna look at them yet though. But
I'm sorry, but now I can never. Anytime I see aviator goggles, I cannot think of anything except for Kristen.
Yeah. Piano. No pianos and no 2 people. No sumo wrestlers.
Kristen would just be here and be like, I'm in lesbians for her.
Ow. Oh,
She
thank
is
you.
very pretty.
Oh, yay!
Oh.
You're alive. Good.
Oh, look, she's safe after all.
Oh, she's fine.
Surely
Yay!
there are no limits to the charity and altruism this pair can bring to the world now that they've been reunited.
Yay!
Well, that happened, I
Fantastic.
guess.
Yeah, it was pretty cool that it showed like her little icon is dead. Like, I was convinced.
Oh, so cool.
All right. There's bones in there.
It's not that funny.
Bones, bones, bones.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Well, excuse me, princess. Oh. Okay, I don't want to go in there.
She just climbed back out like it was, and I'm just like, oh, never mind.
Dip a toe in. Nope. I feel ill.
He don't feel too good. He feel ill.
Okay, monster.
Well, let's stab them with my knife.
Thank you.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
I got you to say it.
This is a knife. This is also a knife. Oh. Alright then. Oh, cool. Okay. Hey. There you go.
Oops.
Yeah. Someone can jump down there, but I know there's a hook up here. What for, though? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay. Oh, so, yeah.
Oh, it says. Yay!
Neat! Ah, yay, hacky.
Come on, scientist Grace, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, well, just a nice little shortcut. Tip monster. Thank you. You go over here now. Ooh, yay. More scientist story. Succumbing to greed. Let's see, so here's her story so far. Theoretical research. Experimental research. Discovery. Unlimited power. Top prize in science. A multitude of offers. Succumbing to greed.
This art style reminds me of something, but I can't figure out what it is.
It makes me think a tiny bit of the Punch-Out Wii game, like the art in
Huh.
that.
I can see that, but I don't think that's what it is for me.
Let's see who did the art. In fact, let Scott see, because I know he'll get to it first.
What is the game called again?
The cave. The cave.
Batteryless.
Okay, video game.
Ah, more future story.
Artist,
Jealousy
Andy
runs
Wood.
deep.
Look at her
Yeah.
eyes.
Who is Andy Wood?
These three. I had high hopes when they first
What?
arrived,
Pirate
but you'd be
robot clown.
surprised how useless a clown can be in a high-pressure
Hey there,
life-or-death
kids! I'm
situation.
fucking dead.
Check this out. I just learned about this, like, before I started playing. So. But keep watching.
Scared.
Is this gonna be a jump scare?
Aroused clown.
Oh no! Oh
Why?
You child.
Wow! I hate this.
Wonderful. Oh, he's got a battery.
Pro
robot
tip,
does.
Look at
that
these three, and
battery
it's like,
probably needs a
don't steal and
charge.
Phil all
Its
walk
owner
into a
hasn't had
room.
much chance to maintain it recently.
Ah, funny. Aroused clown. Oh, man.
How old are we again?
22.
No.
31.
No. 26? No.
2.
Yeah.
Never too old to laugh at an aroused clown. I
Okay, you know
guess.
what? You're right. You're right. Let's take our ages and subtract 10 from them, and that sounds about right. So I am now 16.
Well, Darby's still 21.
I'm so old enough to drink.
That's still more accurate.
I'm 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that.
What a funny concept. Beep his nose. Oh, that's
Never
what he
say
likes.
roused clown ever again.
Was he aroused?
So, if/when, and this will never happen, but if/when Cardcast goes back up, that's unfortunately going to be one of the next cards that goes back up on the deck.
Aroused clown.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. What do I...
I'm still so upset that that got taken down.
Yeah, oh well.
Well, still need to charge this, and that's out of battery, so let's find a place to charge it. Don't know how to get Future Lady out of that room, though. She's probably gonna shoot me, but I'm gonna try to talk to her anyway.
Hey, who are you?
Ow.
Don't touch those hot dogs.
Okay.
Why is she shooting you?
She wants the hot dogs.
She wants to protect
But you
her
don't
hot dogs.
have any hot dogs.
No, she has the machine. She thinks you're gonna steal the hot dogs.
Here we go. This is probably how we charge it.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh. So. Ouch. Hey, I get to stay alive.
Oh, you're fine.
Looks like that battery
Plan for revenge.
Staying alive.
is all charged up now.
Wonderful. All right.
Swim.
Bring it to the device. That recorder. Use your device. Okay. Yeah. It's in there now.
Are you hard of hearing? Get
Ouch.
out of here.
Oh, I'm gonna send you something privately, Scott.
Okay. So why do you turn into the fog monster from Lost when you get shot?
I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to record the monsters.
Hi, Crystal.
Monster noises.
Oh, baby.
Come here.
No. What?
Oh, Bill.
What are y'all looking at?
My cat.
Oh, baby. Baby.
Yeah, that's what the bell is. Alright, there it is.
Move away from the vending machine.
Okay. Alright. What do you want me to record?
I didn't know.
Oh, here we
Alright,
go.
so I put this in the fan server before, Scott.
Mm-hmm. I can see one of two people this could possibly be.
And everyone was like, oh, this is so cute, and oh, and there's all that. And I was like, oh yeah, and this is what he's looking at.
Bring this to the monster.
Oh, this is so cute.
I can't feel my legs.
Soothe the savage
I mean, I
beast.
didn't forget about this, but I forgot about exactly what was drawn.
Oh. Dang it, I gotta re-record it.
Oh,
Boo.
whoops.
That's just life in a nutshell. For us, I mean.
Wait, what are you supposed to record?
What the heck? Oh, that noise, that song over here.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
playing
it's a
it
tape
now.
recorder. Okay.
All right, record. There we go. So yeah, okay. So it just every other drop is a record. Gotcha.
Okay.
Now I set it down. Oh, monster.
Oh, dash it all.
Oh no.
Come
Oh,
on.
it didn't work.
Maybe I was supposed to have him, like, eat me. Or bite me. Well, I can just do that with her.
Okay.
You're not being very clear, game.
Past is just out to get you. Is that a piano?
Yep, no pianos, no sumos.
Oh. Not the sumos.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's playing. We need it to record.
I
There
got
we go.
sent a picture.
You did.
Ooh, that is.
I should
That's a
send a
tattoo,
picture.
alright. So, I'm in this video game where the character I'm playing is an OC of one of the director's friends who let her use her in the game. And I don't know how much money this girl has, but like she's constantly getting commissions of her OC, and she always sends them to me. So this one's like a 3D model of her in a bikini. It looks really cute.
Huh. Cool.
It is very rare to see anyone here with. Well, actually, to be fair, it's no one here, but it's very rare to see anyone like do 3D modeling in the group.
That's true.
May I see?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that didn't do anything. Maybe it's not meant for the monster. Okay,
What else
so it
would it
does
be
keep
used
the same
for?
song. Well, I don't know. Maybe the lady at the campfire.
Let's take a look. It's very tan.
Well, she's orange. That's a
Oh,
skin.
okay, I see. Oh, I didn't see the tail. Okay.
Yeah.
Move away from the vending
it's cute.
machine.
It's annoying.
Ah, very original.
I'm basically playing a furry prostitute. It's fun.
Hooray!
You've told me about this once before.
Well, it's kind of like she's trapped under this like mob boss and used by him, so they save her. But because of it, she's very promiscuous. So every time, basically, there's some situations where you can choose who solves the problem, and she always does it by like trying to flirt with the guards and stuff.
Flirt with the gods, of course. I wish I was in a
I need to
video
use the
game.
restroom. BRB.
Okay. Hello there. My name is Cherry. I am new host of stream. It's nice to see you.
What are you doing?
Ah, hello there, Scott. How are you today? Do you
Um,
like my ears? I can show you my tail as well if I turn around a bit.
I'm okay, thank you. What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I am speaking to you.
Well, yes, but your voice has gotten a lot. Are you okay? Do you need some medicine or?
What? I am Cher. I cannot have medicine. I don't have mouth.
Well, yes, but I mean, like, okay, look, you're not sounding yourself today, Chair. Do you need a Snickers?
What is Snickers?
Oh, it's this delicious candy. It has like chocolate and caramel, and I think you'd really like it.
I'm
It might get
allergic
you a
to
bit messy.
chocolate.
Oh, that's
Chocolate is bean of devil. I am vodka person.
Oh, that's. Wait, really? Huh. I would not have taken you for a vodka person. Or chair. Oh, wait, shit. I can't see you. There's a person in front of you now.
Now, are y'all talking to Cherry?
I must go back to my motherland.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Come on, you know I say that to everyone.
I love these streams. These moments are always the cherry on top.
Hey!
Cherry. Oh, Cherry Cherrington.
Yeah, Cherry has a thick Russian accent.
How many characters do we know that have a thick Russian accent? At this point, I've lost track.
Fuck if I know.
I blame both you and Zed, and Alex for that matter.
Why Zed?
Come on. You know why. You know damn well why.
I am not moving an inch until I hear that monster nearby.
Okay.
Why isn't it working?
I don't know. I'm not doing something right apparently. Is there anything
I am
else?
not moving an inch until I hear that monster nearby.
Yipper.
Oh well, I'm right here, Scott.
Oh, well, hello there, Miss Monster. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I hope. Oh, well, I hope it wasn't another there human being.
Well, what's wrong with
I
that?
just realized I
Are you-
accidentally muted you and not the stream, and I'm terribly sorry for that.
I wonder if I can get all three of us on top of this and have it break.
Could try.
I don't know.
She tries. I'm stuck with this accent.
Stop it.
I can't. I'm stuck. Please help me.
No, you don't deserve help.
That's fair. I don't deserve much.
Sly Guy, that's what we're trying to do, but like every time we play it, it won't work.
Yeah. I can't beat that. Ouch. Can't do that.
God, I'd love hover shoes.
Yeah.
Like, some of my favorite dreams are when I'm either flying or hovering, because the dream itself is normal, but I'm just flying or hovering in it, so it feels really real.
Yeah.
Shadow, your favorite Sonic character, then?
Yes.
Called it.
He actually was for a while.
She?
He.
There we go.
Not Shadowette, Shadow.
You said she.
No, she didn't. I heard he.
I'm pretty sure I heard she.
You're a
Listen.
sheep.
Listen, I may. Oh, thank you. Listen, I may be stupid.
I'm at a loss.
Arouse clown.
Perfect.
No!
Yes.
Cease!
It's Fumbo. He was
Stop!
always aroused.
Oh god, it's stuck that way.
It's just like, nope.
Any other ideas? 'Cause I don't have any.
So if you're wearing fast hover shoes, will you be the blur to my baritone?
No.
Oh. That just made me sad.
Well, good. Be sad.
Wow, you're just laying it on thick, aren't you?
they want.
It's been a tiring day. I got my internet remix poster from Anathema.
Mm-hmm.
But I woke up to my sister like throwing, because it comes in a tube. I woke up to her
Alright, I'm
throwing
just
the
gonna look
tube
it up.
at me.
I'm tired of not figuring this out.
What time did you wake up?
Like 11, I think.
She's a good sister. She knows to wake your ass up.
She's not a good sister. Oh my god, Darby, are you looking at
Yeah.
walkthroughs?
Yep.
Everybody gasp in chat.
Le gasp.
Oh, thank you, DP. I knew you wouldn't give me up, let me down, run around, or desert me. Unlike some people.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm invested in the adventurer now. She's my new wife.
So
You
guess
know
we're
what? I
supposed to
don't blame you
record.
on that one. She is very good.
There we go.
Oh!
We're supposed to get the sound of the monster and then bring that to the camp lady.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
All's well that ends well, right, Sonic? Loud and pretty in the background.
Whatever else happens down here, our heroes could always consider careers as nature documentarians.
Yeah.
You dropped it again. It's like in the play.
Okay, so now it's not gonna re-record. Okay. This song was just a red herring.
God.
Here you go.
It's the beast! And I'm here without a camera crew to document my triumph. Oh, no matter. Valor waits for no woman.
Hot dog time.
I'm sorry, seeing all of this without any audio kind of makes it all the more amusing.
Yeah.
All of that for
Just
a
like,
frankfurter.
it just looks like she's fucking
At least
Leroy
it's
Jenkins going at it with Leroy Jenkins. Also,
At
did he
least
say
it's
kosher?
He did.
I feel
Kosher
I
dog.
feel something special with this person.
And it's kosher.
Remind me what kosher is again, Scott?
Approved. Right? by Rabbi.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to receive a message. What was that?
What is kosher again?
So basically it's, oh god, how do I describe this? So it basically complies with like a religious dietary law, with like Jewish something or other. It's a little, it's hard for me to describe if I'm being 100% honest. I could give you some examples, but I don't know if I can give you like the exact definition.
They
I
just
know,
want to approve of it.
Yeah. I would just
Like,
say
I know
Rabbi
that,
approved. Is that
I guess.
about
Well,
accurate?
I know that pork is something that normally you're not supposed to eat, because of how, usually pigs aren't really that sanitary normally. I don't know the exact reasoning for it, but I know that you're not supposed to eat shellfish, but you can eat other fish. I don't know the rest.
Historically, it's because, yeah, people were getting sick eating shellfish and pork back in the day, so it just kind of became a religious law not to eat it.
I'm trying to remember some others. I know that dairy products, they have to come from kosher animals. So, for example, it has to come from like milk obviously comes from cow, obviously, so it can't. I do know.
Don't eat my friend.
I do know that eggs are only kosher if they come from a kosher bird and they don't contain any like blood spots or anything like that.
Huh.
This has gone on long enough.
But again, I don't know specifics.
I suppose it's true what they say. If you want to make an omelet,
that's as much
you
as
have
I
to
know off the
consign
top
the
of my
last member
head.
of an ancient species to oblivion
Species
while
to
destroying someone
oblivion.
else's lifelong dreams and desires.
That's,
So I just want a
that's
whole
something
like, I want an hour-long stream where you just teach us about Jewish culture.
Oh god, that would require me to recollect what I actually do remember, and then reread what I forgot.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I know
I
what
can
you're
tell you
thinking.
that.
I've
I mean, I
tried
can
to
tell
keep
you
the
that
cave
despite
a
the fact that
nuclear-free
everyone
zone,
celebrates
but I don't
Hanukkah,
have
it's actually
control
probably
over
one
the
of the
darkness
least
that lurks in the
least
hearts of
important
those who
holidays
venture down here. Worry
among
not.
Jewish
Someone
culture.
would have to
So,
do something
Yeah.
pretty stupid and careless to launch that thing.
anyways,
Yeah, I'm not buying that either.
grog. I'm sorry. That is a soda vending machine.
Yepper.
Thank you.
New grog.
Anyone here? Anyone here remember the whole thing with Soda Popinski from Punch Out?
Yes.
The whole
What
thing.
was his original name?
Vodka something, right?
Vodka Drunkinski.
That's
yeah.
right.
They had to change it to meet with the ESRB.
Fucking like Chrono Trigger. I love me some soda pop.
Yeah.
Censorship.
Yeah. Well, what do we do? Launch something. I mean, there's got to be a reason for this grog.
To hydrate. Stay hydrated, kids.
Stay hydrated. Stay in drugs. Don't do school. Wait.
Make sure
Stay
you
in
drink
drugs.
water. Make sure it's kosher.
Kosher water.
This water is too spicy.
Okay. All right.
Why does my knee hurt?
How many
feel-
D&D games are you in?
I hate you.
Why? You don't even know what I'm gonna say.
I said, why does my knee hurt? How
I
many
don't know.
D&D games are you in? This is gonna go one or two ways.
Where do you think it's going to go, Queen?
Either I'm sat down all the time, so that's probably why, or I took an arrow to the knee.
Damn it! You know me too well. And I'm happy.
Ah, there we
about
go.
that.
You have to hack the grog machine. Of course.
Props
Of course.
where props are due.
What?
Like
Oh!
most vending machines, that one was protected by a 256-bit RSA symmetric key algorithm. The scientist has certainly built up some elite hacking skills.
That said,
which,
who are
as
you
I'm
married
sure
to?
we're all about to find out, are not always
You.
used for good. Well, there's not much we can do now, but sit back and watch the
Now
fireworks.
give me your money.
And by fireworks, I
Okay.
mean a near instantaneous release of energy from a high-speed nuclear chain reaction of highly enriched weapons-grade uranium.
I'm married to my D&D games, let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
A richer source. Oh no. Bad government.
Why does he look like Dr. Manhattan?
He just looks like a human fly to me.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm sick of fuse boxes.
Call elevator.
What is an
Oh,
adventure?
I-
Brother?
Can't.
I forgot about pizza pasta. I'm looking at the chat again.
Pizza pasta.
That is a real character in, I believe, Super Punch Out.
God. I need to look up the character. The only one I know is Aaron Ryan.
He's awesome.
Aaron Ryan's brilliant. Because I've seen like Punch Out Wii, but I haven't seen Super Punch Out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a look.
Punch Out Wii takes characters from both the original, I believe, Super Punch Out and the Mike Tyson remake. I
Yeah.
could be wrong.
Because the only new character is Disco Kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I could be wrong about this. I think Disco Kid also is an homage to Kid Quick, but I don't know about that.
Let me have a look. Punch Out.
Oh my. Need 3 keys to launch this thing.
Characters.
System override.
I'm very fond of Bear
Lower
Hugger.
blast door
Bear
is
Hugger
now
seems like such a
open.
sweetheart.
Oh yeah.
So she got that blast door open without causing wanton havoc and
Speaking of
senseless destruction
sweethearts.
after all. I might have misjudged her.
Lower blast door is now open.
Administrator's terminal. Oh, fun.
Oh, bugger.
Great. Well, I'm gonna have her stay here. Like, we kind of
Lower blast door is now open.
cheesed our way through. by using Future Lady's superpower.
Lower blast door is now
Okay.
open.
HVAC control switch.
Lower blast door
I
is
know.
now open.
Let's go to it then.
Lower blast door is now open.
Gabby J, Bear Hugger, Pistol
Missile launch
Hurricane,
systems
Bob Ball, Bomb Charlie,
engaged.
Dragon Chan, Mass
Missile
Muscle, Mr.
boosters
Sandman,
engaged.
Aaron Ryan,
Insert
Nikki
warhead
Gagero,
to
Mad
commence
Clown, Super
launch.
Macho Man,
Insert
Narcissus
guidance
Prince,
system
Boy
to
Hello,
commence
Rick
launch.
Bruiser, and Nick Bruiser.
I fear nuclear
Mr.
missiles are
Sandman
like
was only on the
potato
beach,
chips
so
to
okay,
her.
shit.
She can't launch just one.
Mr. Sandman, man me a sand.
Man, yes.
Make him the cutest man Cardor who can.
Don't touch that
Give
console.
him 2 sands,
Definitely need our
like sands is
scientist.
and hands is. Then tell him that his sands and mans are hands is.
Mr. Hand Sand, won't you lend me a hand?
Don't have the sands is to sand a man.
Intruder!
To sand a man.
Stay out!
No.
Missile coolant stable at minus 14 Celsius.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong was one of the hidden fighters, wasn't it? The only hidden fighter for that.
Oh!
I think he was in Max Last Stand, if I recall correctly.
Key
Yeah.
number 1. You know, just have to
Ooh.
kill our fellow
Oh my,
scientists.
they're not doing what it looks like they're doing, are they?
Bop.
Oh my,
they're not doing
what it looks like
Auxiliary flame suppression pool is empty.
No, wait. I have to get the... oh my. There we go.
Where'd you
Had to get
say
my
it?
George to had to get my George Takei in there.
Stop! I'm trying to keep the warhead out of the missile.
Hey now,
You're an all-star.
who said you could do that?
No, don't load the
Not
warhead.
allowed. Stop it. Okay. Gotta figure out a way to take care of him.
Computer core memory diagnostic is complete. Insert guidance system to commence launch.
Alright.
I'm really invested in this now.
Mr.
This
Steam
is kind of... Because how long have we been at this now? We've been, what,
3 hours
2.5
almost.
hours?
Yeah.
And the replayability for it's brilliant.
Yeah. Stop
Free
eating all
paper
the
strips.
bananas.
And look, Scott, it's your scoreboard.
Willing to swap plutonium replacement detail for tear gas refilling. Let me know
You know
by
what, just
Thursday.
for that I have something to send you.
What?
Mr. Pickles.
Hold on.
Well, Mr. Pickles.
Free paper strips. Hot dogs.
More hot
Okay.
dogs. Scott! We will get to it when we get to it.
I have been in this quarantine for 4 days now, and you said we
I'm
agreed.
I'm sorry. Things are happening, and Crystal's looking to be grumpily for some reason.
Mother, I require sustenance, mother.
Adventurer.
I
Deadly,
require more
deadly
sustenance,
dynamite.
Mother.
Yeah, she gonna kill her partners.
Danger.
Bitch.
Security
No.
safeguards have been
Want to kill my
overridden.
brothers, mother?
I got an apple.
Hear my wonderful bell, mother.
Chicken Kiev. Nice.
Ooh.
Wet floor, wet sign. I don't think there's a sign for that. Tell your friends.
Enter the code. Well, I need to know what day it is, because there were different
Incorrect
codes.
code. Intrusion detected.
I had chicken keys.
Master entry code. Resetting.
I've never.
We,
Huh,
uh,
a
we
plan
had
is
it for,
hatched.
we had it for Passover 1 year.
Cool.
If I-
Alright, what's
I
our...
believe, unless I misremember, we had it with Kishka inside it.
Hmm.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Very good. Kishka in some of them and spinach in the others.
Oh, pick up kids. I milk cereal dog food. Oh, milk cereal dog food, not I milk.
Today
Wait,
is Thursday.
what the
I don't
fuck
know.
are you milking?
9335. I don't know if it actually matters.
I'm milking the dog food.
I thought you were milking the cereal dog food.
Well, fine.
What do you mean fine?
Would you like to
I'll
hear
do
a
both.
song?
I don't
It's
wanna
up
hear
to you.
I'd like to hear it, Dave.
Incorrect code. Intrusion detected.
Daisy.
Master entry code.
Honey, did you
resetting.
pick up the milk cereal dog food? No, you just picked up the hot dogs?
Pick up kids Sunday, Tuesday, Monday. Need to find the day. There was that other, well, maybe the cork board has that
Yeah, you gotta check
information.
the restaurant menu.
The restaurant. Oh, good point. Nice.
Alright, let's see what's on this
Upper hatch
menu. Milk
disengaged at
cereal
T
dog food.
minus
Honey, we're going to
27.
McDonald's.
God. I could make a joke, but
Chicken
you wouldn't get it.
cube.
Because you
I'll
wouldn't
hear
know.
it anyway.
Will you be the D to my Mackies?
Mickey D's?
Yeah, well, we call it
Insert
Mackie.
guidance
We normally call it
system to
Mackies,
commence
but
launch.
you can call it Mackie D as well.
That makes sense. I
We
mean,
do
it is
we do
McDonald's.
sometimes hear the place called Mickey D's, so
Mickey D's.
that's not too
Either
far
way,
off.
yeah. Chicken. Oh, it's Friday. Nice. Thank you for that. I was at a loss. All right.
Meanwhile, there's a very easy joke I can make in retort to that, but I'm not going to.
4739.
Missile coolant stable at minus 14. Accepted.
Yay!
Knockout
Door
gas.
is now
Knockout gas.
open.
Fuck you, Apple.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
I guess I'm gonna put it near that
Threw
one guy.
away.
And then the apple was picked up by a half elf and thrown at a goblin.
Hey.
All right, mister.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
There's more dropped on it. Oh.
Whoops.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry.
Over here. Oh, come on.
I'm not sure what you're expecting to
I
happen.
don't know either. Expecting it to knock him out.
Keep away from the warhead loading console.
Insert
No,
guidance system
bad
to
DP.
commence
Maybe.
Go to your room.
Maybe I do the thing and then knock both of us out.
No, don't load the
Ah,
warhead.
shoot! I hit the wrong button. All right. Let's try again.
He's wearing a gas mask. So.
Oh, he is. No wonder.
Keep away from the warhead loading console.
Okay.
Yeah.
Missile thrusters
Good point.
idle at
Well, I'm gonna leave that there for now.
14%.
Maybe give him like a hot dog or something and I'll take it off.
That's a good point. Yeah. I'm gonna grab that apple as well. Piece of food for him. Ba-da-da-da. Blah, 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 blah. Why is there a dog skeleton down there?
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Only Scott's gonna get this joke, but does Tomo work here?
Yeah, I answered that already. Also, is that apple glow? Okay, never mind.
You're
Could be a
glowing.
nuclear apple.
You glow
Yeah.
for me.
You're polished.
You make me glow.
Oh well, that you should probably get that scene too.
Insert
Alright,
warhead to
Feddo.
commence launch.
Yo. Have it. Have an apple. Alright.
Okay, eat the apple. Oh, now
Hot
it's a
dog.
first apple.
Weenie time.
Weenie.
They make them big. Those are some big hot dogs.
One beneath your
Insert
meat.
warhead to commence launch.
Yo. Eat. Eat your meat.
No, I mean like put it down and then do the thing. So
Yeah,
he
maybe
runs.
so.
Stop dropping it.
Maybe he'll enjoy a floor apple.
Intruder, stay away from the console.
Dang it.
Missile base security compromised.
Yeah. Poop. Maybe. Huh, maybe I put one of the... well. Maybe I put the thing up in there.
Oh.
Insert warhead
Alright.
to commence launch.
Still, it's not... He's still gonna have his mask on, but maybe... I take that up there. Actually, we're gonna let you do it.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Gosh. Wow.
Attention.
Whoops.
Tomorrow is Bring Your Kid to
Congrats,
Work
knocked
Day.
both yourselves. Oh, never mind. You're back.
Yeah. Huh.
That is very short-term knockout, guys.
Yeah.
Insert
Hello, future
warhead to
test
commence
subjects.
launch.
Tomorrow is Bring Your Child to Work Day, and we hope that your parents, if you have any, will be able to bring you.
Right, fatty, adopted, fatty, no parents.
Dang it.
Insert guidance system to commence
I
launch.
hate when people make me laugh when I'm drinking water.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm so confused. Yeah, like I want to take his off, but
Remember, kids, no matter how much peer pressure you get, always wear your mask.
Missile thrusters idle at 14%.
yo, hey, hey.
Hey! Be a walkthrough.
Yeah, probably have to. Yeah.
Global target acquisition phase complete.
Don't touch that.
There we go.
Insert guidance system to commence launch.
There we go. The scientist silo. Yes, yes.
Insert guidance system to commence launch.
Did that. Got the gas. Grab the knockout gas. Head back to the room with a bulletin board. Oh, there's a whole room I didn't know that was over here. Huh. Okay.
You tried.
Alright.
He did. You can do it.
You got this.
I believe.
Warning.
I believe
Overflow
in you.
in death toll calculation register A3.
Not a trace went out of your mind.
Oh, hello.
One more step, and I'll shoot.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Why is everyone trying to shoot you?
So it's not that room. It's the, it's this one. But yeah, for some reason I thought we'd gone over there. But right in here,
Insert warhead
we just
to
hang out
commence
here, and
launch.
then we're gonna have her switch the HVAC to knock the guard out. with a gun.
Oh. Oh, come on, that's so vague.
If I knew those rooms were there, I might have figured it out, but
It's alright.
oh well. So now, oops, do the thing.
Global target acquisition phase
You
complete.
did the thing.
Hooray! That's number 2.
The key.
Now,
Oh. That's what the sausage reminds me of in Little Nightmares.
yeah.
Like the fact that all the food's bigger
Computer
than
core
you.
memory diagnostic is complete.
Monkey! Chimp.
Oh my god!
Space chimp. Can I pick you up? Nuh-uh.
Monkey!
A monkey! Probably a hot dog. Yeah, give the chimp a hot dog.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
They can't know what they're really about to do here.
Here we go. Chimpy chimp. Let's go get you a hot dog.
Not allowed to be tired, Scott.
When can I be tired, Queen?
When Cuss throne is over. No. Maybe the apple?
Yeah, maybe.
Missile base security
Look at the poster in his room.
compromised.
What the hell is that?
It's 2 lady chimp astronauts.
Oh.
He knows what he wants.
Let's get the apple.
Don't judge him.
Take his smug.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Smurg. Yeah, we got 2 smurgs. Alright, buddy.
Take it.
Eat it. Eat your apple. There we go. You don't. Okay. Well. Okay. There was a different button.
Take your keys.
Let's try this again. There was a different button to
Insert
offer rather
guidance
than drop it.
system to
Maybe
commence
the.
launch.
No. You don't like apple? Well, shoot.
Maybe because it's bruised.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, because you dropped it so many
Oh, that's silly. Fine. You want a fresh apple? Let's go get you one.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Monkeys in outer space. So, wet floor sign. I guess it'll bruise if we slip on that.
Maybe.
All right.
Come on, I got a monkey around.
I got a monkey,
Oh, it's a pet.
around.
Yeah. Easy.
Missile
There we go.
thrusters
We
idle at
got a monkey
14%.
around.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
God, that's always my favorite song because when the group I was doing Susical with, I joined like late after auditions were done, so I was just putting the chorus. But
What's wrong with
when
you?
I went that first day, that was the first song they were rehearsing.
It's a pear. It's
One,
fine.
two.
What's wrong with the pair?
I don't like it.
Intruder detected.
Boo.
Why not?
Intruder?
He
What?
wants a banana. If you can find a banana, I know
Oh!
All right. Let's do that.
We're fucking idiots.
Could be.
that's what he wants.
So particular.
There's
Not really.
Insert
Ow.
guidance system to commence launch.
All right.
Ooh, that's a
Here's
lot.
your nanners.
Nanner, nanner, nanner. There we go.
That's a bunch
This
of
is
bananas.
what you want, right?
Yeah. Ah, my leg. Ah!
You okay?
I would have my legs folded and then it cramped.
Ouch.
Insert guidance system to
Go on.
commence
All right, monkey.
launch.
This is what you want, right, buddy?
There you go.
Yay!
Yeah.
Where's it going?
Ah, just having a good old time. Come on. Get away.
Can you
Pear?
go in there now? Or?
Maybe. Drop. Alright, Shemp. Do you want anything
Insert
else?
guidance system to
No?
commence
Okay.
launch.
Nah, it's just 2D. I don't know what he wants us to do though.
I'm sure there was a purpose to it.
He's just like, hey.
Okay, he's gonna follow us.
Oh, okay. Right.
Come take this dude's mask.
Got a friend.
Come on.
This is nice.
You're nice.
Computer core memory
Nice.
diagnostic is complete.
Come on.
You're good.
You're better.
How dare you?
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Monkey. Chimpy.
I'm trying to keep the warhead out of the missile.
Insert warhead to commence launch.
Here's my little buddy.
Oh, maybe you went too far or something.
I mean, I tried to get him to keep up with me.
Oh,
He's
there
right
he is.
over there.
What do you want?
Well, now you don't have the banana anymore, so.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have to push the button and then
I don't know.
take him.
He's just being a trouble.
You little bitch.
Well, I could try to take the elevator up. No, he's not gonna follow me that way.
Missile thrusters
Yeah, it's not gonna
idle
do
at
anything.
14%.
Followed you up to here. So.
Come on. What the heck do you want?
Help!
Fine. Monkey. Chimpy.
You're assuming that they've played this game. It would be nice if they did, but.
Sorry,
Insert
Juno
guidance
just
system to
Okay.
commence
shared this
launch.
picture. It's like, my family, heaven gained another angel today, me in hell. Where the fuck is Christopher Columbus?
Insert guidance system to commence
Oh, that's
launch.
awful.
Come on.
But yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Insert
Hey.
guidance system to commence launch.
Go in there.
And,
Yeah, he's ready.
turn. Hut.
Bye bye.
Guidance system installed.
Good.
Oh, you can launch it. That's great.
I just need that one key. The scientist.
I'm gonna miss our little monkey buddy.
I'm not.
Why?
I got a
Oh,
guidance system. I still don't know how to.
I don't feel like I had enough time to make the same emotional connection you did, Scott.
Insert warhead to
But he's a
commence
good
launch.
boy or girl. We don't know.
I want to insert
So,
the warhead.
Years back, I like watched this creepypasta channel,
Oh my gosh.
which specialized in reading bad ones and just reading them to make it funny. And
course.
people would write fan fiction about it. So one of the jokes in one of the creepypastas is that in Laughing Jack,
Just a moment.
there's a part like right at the beginning where it's just said, as I was feeding our dog Fido, and then like halfway through the story, like I ran into the room, our dog Fido was dead, but there was like no mention of Fido in between that. So I found this fanfiction I'd written for that channel, and it talks about like at the start I'm just like, so as she was walking her dog Fido down the road, and then it's just like 4 pages of story, then right at the end he threw a knife and it hit Fido and he died.
Oh, what the fuck?
But there was like no mention of Fido in between, so like I was reading it, got to that, and I'm like, my past self could write. That's very good.
All right. So this is something I
That's
tried earlier, but it
depressing,
didn't
man.
work.
No, it was
can
a funny
actually
story. I'll
grab
read
this.
it to you later.
I tried grabbing it earlier, but it didn't pick up. We're gonna make the dude slip.
I might hold you to that.
Computer core memory diagnostic is complete.
Oh, yo,
What?
fuck this game. That is so big.
I know.
Insert
It's
warhead to commence
it's a point and click
launch.
adventure without the point and clicking. Yep. Because the sign alone makes you slip.
There we go.
Don't touch that.
Goodbye.
No, seriously, what happened? Wait, what happened? What happened?
He slid away.
Missile is ready for
That's
launch.
why I made him slip. I told you it was a wet sign.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe you fucking killed him.
Insert
Well,
and
that's
turn
the
launch keys.
like 4th one. The third or fourth person we killed here. All right, I think we're good.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Yeah, I read that somewhere. Seems appropriate.
Seems appropriate.
Launch key
He's
engaged.
fucking dead, Jim, and you killed him.
Launch key engaged. All systems go.
Wonderful.
Launch in T minus 5, 4, 3.
Luck goes down instead
Booster
of up.
harness decoupled. 1. Nuclear missile launch commenced. Estimated death toll is 100 million.
Jeez.
2 million. Please wash hands after launching missile.
Please wash.
God, if this doesn't seem relevant.
Yeah. All right.
What we just witnessed may seem like horrific and pointless destruction.
And that's probably
But
because
if
it
you
is.
step back and take in the big picture, you will surely see that the lives of 100 million people pale in comparison to being able to spelunk a little further. What's done is done.
Come on, we have to get out now.
Yeah. Yeah, we must be near the end. Gotta be. The door of enlightenment can be opened only by the one true master. Master's
This is
Gate.
the fucking monkey.
A million years in the making.
Nice.
Yo, if it's the monkey, I will laugh.
The one true master is the monkey. Let's see. There you go. Do.
So we all realize that we've created a paradox by all being here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, anyone know
Just
any
checking.
sea shanties?
Anyone know any sea
99
shanties?
bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Oh, that's
Sharks!
more a bar song than
Cave
a sea
sharks.
shanty. Oh, I've got one. 99 bottles of rum on the wall, 99 bottles of rum.
And so far, the scientist is the worst of them all.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because she
like the
killed
bad
100 million people.
Yeah.
Whoopee!
Really?
I'm rescued.
Alright, besides that, they're not necessarily bad people, they're all
After
just
years on this
petty.
blasted island,
I can finally leave.
finally leave.
Why can't you just swim?
Shut up. Shut up.
Maybe he can't
I'm going to
swim.
go collect my stuff and get my beloved dog
Spanky.
Spanky so we
Spanky.
can skedaddle.
Oh.
Shut up.
Well, from stuck in a cave to marooned on an island stuck in a cave, things aren't exactly looking up for our friends now, are they? No, they're not.
Pirate flag. Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Polly wants a bratwurst. We gotta find a weenie for the parrot. Doody doody doo doo doo.
takes D5.
I'm sorry, I saw that thing that said straight piece and I misread it for a moment and I thought it said straight people.
To the other side of the island and give me a shout. I'll join you for the big rescue. Shut up.
I'm not sure how to break it to that adorable old hermit, but their boat only seats 3 people. Might I suggest to our 3 friends that they move the boat across the island very quietly?
Quietly.
Shut up!
His great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Right, so we gotta save the corgi and we have to save all the straight people.
Corgi.
Oh, so it's literally just retelling their stories.
I'm
That's
after
pretty-
tiny dog ears.
Yeah.
Makes it seem shorter, and it's easier for Spanky.
If you got a corgi skull, what would you call
I'm
it?
rescued.
Oh god. That's a tough one.
I wonder if the dog is ranked.
You know what? Considering the color of some of the corgis I've seen, I would call it Java. Because the color of it looks like coffee.
That's cute.
it. Stupid parent.
J for short.
3-hour tour. God, I remember my friend Tom, like ages back, had a cat, and it was a ginger cat, but it was female, and they're like really rare here, because mainly it's just male ginger cats. And she was adorable. Speaking of cats,
Why are they so rare?
I don't know, but apparently they just got her at like a shop, but she was quite high priced because they're just not that common.
Just because of how elusive she was?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Crystal.
Oh.
He's trying to bite her collar off. Come here.
Baby cat.
I want to see Crystal.
Well, you can see her when she comes over here.
All right.
I heard her.
Can the corn?
Yeah.
Can't do anything with that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you heard that actually.
What do you mean?
I thought it'd be too quiet. Oh, she just wants pets.
All right.
No scritches. Scott, it's okay. Oh, do you need the pipe for the thing?
Yeah, there are several, like, broken pipes around here.
Okay.
There's another one. There's a...
I'm sorry.
Jeez. The military's unlimited budget.
Oh, she's so small.
Yeah. It's a little... Dang it, give me that. L-shaped pipe. Alright. No, just drop.
She's still there?
Yeah.
Or is she walking away? Okay.
No, she's right next to me.
Here.
All of my attention on this game has gone straight into the cat.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Crystal, don't put your tail in between the microphone.
I want attention. I'm a
Getting
cat.
deja vu.
Well, hello, Valesti. Welcome. Welcome to the chat.
Valesti.
Valesti.
Celestia.
Which way to put this in? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that seems to be the only way it wants to go. Okay. So that leads up to the old man's hut.
Corn.
There's
Yeah,
also this.
cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cookie.
cookies.
Guess I'll grab it and put it there instead. Cookie.
Do you want a cookie, Crystal?
Yes.
So I found out from my sister, because I had no idea these were a thing, but Crystal likes yogurt. So we have this special cat yogurt for her.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I didn't know cats could eat yogurt.
Neither did I. Apparently it's just this thing that she licks, but it's supposed to be like a cat yogurt thing that she likes.
Oh, baby, baby girl.
Oh, she's getting little chin scritches. That's her favorite.
I want to
protect her.
Get
She
up,
can protect
scientist.
herself. Like, we always have foxes out at night, which are kind of,
Oh my god, come on. Really, game?
She just yawned!
Oh, baby.
I've never heard her make that noise before.
My heart.
Oh, you're adorable. But yeah, so we have foxes here, and I remember in primary school, like, a couple of my friends had rabbits, and foxes, like, sometimes got to the rabbits and killed them. Sucks, but Crystal, whenever she sees a fox, just like has a friggin' brawl with it and hurts it.
She's a tough girl, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's a fighter.
Ooh. Let's go grab those crackers. Maybe the parrot would want them.
Yeah, crackers.
Yeah, crackers. Yeah, it's a pretty cool art style. It kind of makes me think of Nightmare Before Christmas, and that like you said, the stop motion-y look to it. Crackers. Oh, hold on. She's got a special hook right there. Get up. Okay.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Huh. I can't grab that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Some of the Discord servers are down.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just me.
No, it's not just you.
Oh no.
Weird.
Guys.
Yeah, Twitch was down earlier today. I wonder what's going on.
Oh, really? Ew.
Maybe Cloudflare. They were fucking up the other day as well.
What was?
Cloudflare.
What is that?
It's one of the, it's some weird service provider thing or something, but you know, the other day when we were streaming with Alex and everything just crashed.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's because Cloudflare went down in Dallas, and because of that, it went down in like every state next to Texas.
Oh, jeez, that's horrible.
There you go. Now I got a parrot.
That reminds me, when we go to play the thing tomorrow, I'm gonna need someone to host for me because I don't know how to do that.
You would probably have to
wouldn't give for a checkers board.
Who are? Well, I mean, I'll ask someone, but I need to know who our usual hosts are.
Shut
so,
up.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
He's
Friday
leaving
is
his
normally
queen
Xander, but
exposed.
he probably won't.
Naughty. But what do I know? I'm just a cave.
Cool. Well, we had a parrot.
Oh.
Not sure what it's for.
In fact, you should probably like tell them like now you're planning to stream.
Oh yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
go back
Go
around.
zoom.
Who's a good dog? Polly wants a cracker.
Well, future lady can do
I
it.
love my dog. Stupid parrot.
The dog.
Yeah.
I marked a time in dog years. Makes it seem shorter, and it's easier for Spanky.
Yay!
After years on this
Spanky.
blasted island, I can finally leave.
Finally leave.
Shut up.
See if we get a
Sorry, bears.
response.
Huh. I can't get in the water with it. Oh, where'd I go?
Go, 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 go. Woohoo! Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
Don't let me down.
No.
I'm not sure what the parrot's going to be used for. But we got this pipe, so we can make the Hot air balloon go.
Oh, she's on the other couch. She's just cleaning herself.
No? What do I do? I'm confused. Oh well.
Yes, I am.
Roosh.
Don't let me down. King takes F7.
I don't know the rest of the song.
All right, Burb.
3-hour tour.
When I get back to civilization, I'll be a chess wizard. When you get that boat of yours to the other side of the island, give...
Well, okay.
Big rescue. Shut up.
Well, he's there now.
Well.
Welp. Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa.
Excellent.
Okay. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Now I see. Got to get that other L piece. Some of these puzzles are pretty vague. Why? No? Why? Well, this stinks. Can't grab it. Alright, time to grab the corn. Maybe someone wants corn.
Can I help you, darling? Stop standing on my arm. Her paws feel really weird.
Why do they feel weird?
They feel like...
Yeah,
the
just
other day I
sink
shaved
into
my
the
legs.
environment.
And like, when you shave your legs after a while, rubbing them together, or just like any friction on them feels like goopy.
Goopy.
It just it feels weird. That's what her paws feel like on my arm.
That's funny. Very strange feeling, though, I imagine.
Yeah, you should try it.
But try what?
Goopy
Shaving your legs.
Marked a time in dog years.
Maybe?
Make
I
the
don't
thing
know.
shorter, and it's easier for Spanky.
It's like I didn't shave them because like I don't shave mine
After
only
years
because
on this blasted
I wear
island.
leggings a lot and like short. I don't wear shorts or anything, so there's no point.
Fine.
No, that's fair.
But
Done being confused.
it gets a bit annoying, like
I'll look it up.
yeah, it gets a bit annoying when you like you look down and you're just like, ugh, my legs look really hairy. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna shave them today. Problem is, every time I shave my legs, I always slice my heels open. So that's fun.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not.
Ouch.
So you're not a fan of hairy legs at all, or?
Well, it's like I don't really mind, but like it's like when my sisters point it out as well. It's just like meh. But Yeah, like they probably need it because I shaved them like 3 days ago and they're getting stubbly already. So it's better to wax them. I used to like when I was like 17, 18. I used to.
So painful though.
It's not that bad. Like it's worse for men because they're not used to it. But, like when I had it done,
Yeah.
there was only a couple times where I was just like, kind of. But like besides that, it's fine.
I imagine the only times where, like, again, men would typically shave is like if they were going for more aerodynamic activities, like if they're swimming or whatever, especially competitively. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be absolutely opposed to it, but
No,
Crystal?
this is Crystal. Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't be absolutely opposed to it, but it's not something I was really thinking about. So.
No, that's fair.
Oh, there's another piece of pipe that I must have missed. Cross piece. There it is. Blah, blah, blah. Ouch.
King takes F7.
What are you typing?
After years on this blasted
Carl
island,
messaged me.
I can finally leave.
Oh, this piece. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say this probably a cross piece.
Yeah, I just missed it.
What's Carl saying?
None of your business. Also, we're on stream, so.
Oh, Crystal's playing with a weird cloth tail thing.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
Nice. Yo, cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta keep her there. Scientist. Okay. Let go. Want to see that. Yeah. Waiting for the right moment. Yeah, I didn't see how else I was gonna get through.
What happened?
I
Yeah,
died.
he jumped in the lava.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I was messaging peeps.
Okay.
Woo!
Let's try once more.
How was that not scorching her to death?
I don't know. Steamy.
How did they survive Mordor in Lord of the Rings?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, seriously, how did they?
Big shrug.
I assume we're...
Actually, for that matter, how did they survive the volcano battle in the original Pokemon anime?
Good question.
Remember they fought, Ash and Blaine fought atop a giant fucking volcano?
Yes, I remember.
I think Charizard won with like seismic toss or something.
Mm.
And it was that point where we realized Charizard was a good boy after all.
Okay. It's future lady. There we go.
Charizard,
Set those
fly,
breakers
you
down.
fools.
So our goal is to push our boat to the other side of the island. Gotta portage it. Well, it's not gonna do anything. do 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 do. I should have spawned that thing.
Da, da, da.
Maybe it's just because I'm more familiar with it, but I am more familiar. I kind of like the town themes from Persona 4 more.
Fair enough.
I'm assuming that's what you were going for, Queen.
What?
I said I'm assuming that's what you were going for.
Wait, what was I saying?
The da 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 da.
Oh no, that was the theme to Green Hill.
Oh, okay, okay.
I know what you mean though.
There we go.
Ah, jeez. I am Boo Boo the Fool.
Boo boo.
Oh, Crystal. That's so cute. She's sitting around because I won't let her outside. That's right. Push the scientist. You kill millions of peoples, you die now.
Yeah. Your turn.
Massive. There seems to be a theme with us with scientists and mass genocide. No! Go to your room, DP.
This game.
Go to your room! I don't care if you're already there. Go anyways!
You're gonna kill me tonight, Scott.
Am I that funny?
Oh god. Sorry, Crystal keeps hitting me with her tail. She's so passive aggressive, just like, I'm just gonna sit here, punk.
Okay. Now what?
She's still a good girl.
Yeah.
Alright. I need to use the restroom.
Ah,
So,
wait, no, why am I turning away? Ah! Okay,
You
well,
miss him
hello.
that much?
Hello, viewers. I'm sorry I cannot face you right now. It appears I am a little bit shy. But yes, my name is Cherry. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm still spinning.
Are you that passive?
So my name is Cherry. This is Shoulder. I hope you like Shoulder. I waxed it specially for you.
Jerry, are you that conscious about your skincare?
Well, here's the thing. I don't use moisturizer.
How come?
Because Papa cannot afford moisturizer. He can only afford dog food for Zaza.
You know, with how much... Oh, okay, bye, I guess.
Oh, go ahead.
We'll never hear from him again.
Someone's gonna clip that later.
You go to the bathroom very quickly.
Yeah. I know what needs doing, and I get it done.
Yeah, fair enough.
God, I remember. I remember one time, cause I went to a D&D group at university, but we had this thing called I fucking forgotten what it's called again.
Oh no.
Ah, come on. Let me check the servers.
Okay. I think we need to hit all those
West
flags.
Marches, that was it.
Hold that thought. I'm just going to grab my phone charger. I will be back in like 20 seconds
Alright.
most.
And definitely feeling the same thing I felt the first time I played this game. That at this point, with because this little island segment is, I think, present regardless of whichever characters you choose. At this point, it overstages its welcome. Like it's a drag at this point.
I'd understand like a little bit of level after the scientist, because that's it. But it's like
just giving
you don't need one more.
All right. Yeah.
Are we still talking about the game?
Yeah, we're saying that like I feel like at this point with the island, it overstays its welcome. I feel like it probably should have ended right after the third character's story.
Yeah.
And the island appears in every like iteration. It doesn't matter who you choose. It's just like the last series of puzzles. I think it was just too much extra.
That's fair. Or at least it should have been shortened a bit.
Yeah. So yes, there we go.
Nice. Fever.
Okay.
Let me take a look at.
But yeah. So you're in this. West Marches is like you play different games under different DMs, but it all takes place in like the same universe, like area, so to speak. So all the stories join. But there's a guy there who I will call H, and H, to put it very bluntly, about being mean, as an incel, basically.
Yeah.
Like the stereotype of one, which was really annoying. And it became this sort of, I don't know why this was the fucking running joke, but you just reminded me about it. Our friend Megan, one time just went to use the bathroom or whatever, and she came back, and James just turns around to her and very loudly in front of everyone just goes, well, well, that was quick. And like she just looks so alarmed of like the running joke, like whenever anyone needs the bathroom, everyone like would just turn back. Well, that was quick.
Wow. Okay.
God, it's brilliant because like his voice was so unique to say that no matter no matter who did the voice, whoever tried to do an impression of him, everyone would get it spot on.
That was quick.
Yes.
Yes.
So we need to do a chain reaction. Hopefully that's enough. The other one should.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick.
Well, that was quick.
I'm trying to find how many levels are in this game. It appears, as far as the common areas go, let's see. Intro, gift shop, minecart, zoo, island.
Yeah, island is the last one. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the island was one too many.
That said, there are character-specific areas.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that'll be 8.
Wait, there are 7 characters to play as?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you choose 3 at the beginning.
Oh, okay, so that's why this game has multiple, like, has replayability.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, you get the each of their little individual stories represented throughout the cave, and then you also get the island and the gift shop and whatnot. Yeah, I think trying to time it for like 3 to 4 hours would have been their best bet. Like 3 hours would have been great, but we're creeping up to
3.5.
Yeah, it's gonna be over. I think it's gonna be over 4 hours by the time we're done, and I think for what feels the entire time like it's gonna be about a 2.5, 3 hour game. Once it gets to past 3, you're like, all right, when is this gonna be done?
Yeah. It sounds like a lot.
Oh well.
Especially if you're trying to like go with replayability with combinations of characters. Like I don't want to play another 4 plus hour stint just to see. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like playing the other levels would be great, but it's just like I can imagine like the repetition of this being really tiring. Because then you'd have to play it like what, 3 times in order to get everybody.
Yeah.
Usually when I think of games with a lot of replayability, usually one run of a game would take at most an hour and a half. Like I think of my first thought goes to The Binding of Isaac. Honestly, that game has so much replayability because there's so much RNG into it. There are multiple characters you can play as. Granted, it's actually, is this an indie game? I don't know. I guess not, because it's.
I guess not.
Either way, but there are just so many factors, and it's in such a short period. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but.
Have I got everything I need?
Spanky, yeah. Wait, was Spanky the dog or the parrot?
The dog.
Spanky's. Oh yeah, there's a bone in the cave. I'm gonna go get it and see if Spanky will take it. The femur.
Save Spanky.
Save Spanky.
Spankums.
Spankums.
There we go.
The femur.
Yeah, right. It's not even like a multiple of 3. It's 7.
Yeah,
so
that's a
you'd
good
have to,
point. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to see the same 3 puzzles 3 times, and at least 2 repeats. This way. Can't go back the old way.
Oh. Yes.
All right, have a good one, Dork Princess. I'm not sure when she left, but gotcha.
Good try, though.
Oh well.
Yeah, he left Spanky. What the fuck?
Right, dude.
Where's
My
Spanky?
guy. We still love you.
She's just tossing it in front of him, not giving it to him. Maybe I put it down. All right, enjoy.
No, don't leave him.
I can't do anything. I don't think I can carry him.
Why would we leave Spanky?
I don't know.
That's so horrible.
Whatever. Too bad.
No!
I can't carry him.
Oh, Spanky, no.
My guy!
What
My
if you,
God.
what if you can't look at the best ending without Spanky?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Time
so
to cast off. I've got everything I need. I
am I
think.
gonna have to leave someone behind?
I don't know. Oh, well, someone would have to push the boat.
Let's get a move
Scientist,
on.
she can stay
I've
there.
shut off the stove and stopped the paper. I'm not forgetting anything. Time to
She's got a
shove
coin,
off
she'll be fine.
and get back to civilization.
Whoops.
We should leave now if we want to make it before high
Well,
tide.
okay, so I can't do anything
Who's he
right
going
now.
to play chess with back in civilization? The dog always let him
Toss
win.
the cannon and see if that works.
The cannon. The can.
No, the cannon.
What?
Because he's
It's
saying,
the
like, do I have
holdup.
everything
I
or
don't want to
whatever?
spend another
Nah,
day
can't
on
do
this
anything.
wretched island.
No, you don't have a
I've packed everything
Spanky, you
special and
fucker.
beloved to me. I'm ready to scoot.
Scoot.
Yeah?
He said scoot.
Yeah?
Alright, let's see. Yes, we got the boat. Now. Well, yeah, it is to do with Spanky.
Ooh.
Parrot will record. Okay. Oh, okay. This is cute. Gotta first get the parrot on our shoulder.
Okay.
It's a kind of puzzle we've done before.
Oh, okay.
Parrot, there we go. See, he loves him. He's just very excited and forgot him momentarily. So we're gonna remind him that he has a dog.
We didn't forget you, Spanky. Unlike someone.
We'll never forget you.
Check it out. Yep, like he's a recorder.
Oh!
Hey, guy, you forgot your dog. Let's remind you.
You fucker.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
Oh.
Hmm?
I forgot my dog.
I zoned out. What?
You wait here
What
and
happened?
I'll be back in a flash.
You wait here and I'll be back in a flash.
Don't leave without
No.
us. Spanky
No!
has his own seat, so someone will need to
Spanky
swim.
gets his own seat, so someone will need to swim.
Bye bye.
Well,
Oh,
Later.
you
I'm
bastard!
no lawyer, but maritime law clearly allows for the abandonment of annoying hermits.
He's
And
got his
really,
friend.
The stranding of a lone
deserve
hermit
better than that.
pales in comparison to what we've seen from these three so
Wait, did we
far.
leave Spanky?
Yep.
I do
Love
wonder
Spanky.
if
Oh,
any
you
lessons
fucker!
have
I
been
couldn't. I
learned this
can't take
evening.
him with me.
Maybe by you and me.
Maybe
but
Well, you clearly were not
fear
trying
by
hard
them.
enough.
No, I
Well,
don't.
we shall see soon enough.
I tried to give him a bone. All he did was bark. What else was I supposed to do?
Again, clearly you weren't trying hard enough.
Well, he gets to stay with the hermit. They're friends. They like each other. Cave tour. Whoa. Splat. Employees only. Okay.
Oh, back here.
Oh yeah. I guess there's must be a key or something you can bring. Yo.
Well, you took long enough. I was gonna send out the search party, but they're still looking for the last group.
Oh, they changed the
You didn't
souvenirs.
happen to run into an annoying clown, did
Clown,
you?
did you?
That doesn't matter. We just got a new shipment of trinkets that should satisfy your every desire. But I can't give them to you without suitable replacements. So, take this giant
Replacements.
novelty-sized key
Again.
and open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop. We close at 5, so you might want to get a move on it.
Spanky the dog.
You deserve
Oh, he was happy. Stonehenge.
Are we seriously still going?
We're near the end.
Just want to leave.
I do too. I want it to be over.
This is like if we'd have gone to the Canterbury Tales, but it'd been like 3 hours.
Yeah.
We're not just going through 4 stories, we're going through all the stories.
No! Never! Alright, so... we're in this area, but what did he want us to get? That's where the monster was. But it looks like they removed some things. What the heck?
The whole city's on fire.
That's different.
I'm sure it's
Think so, huh?
Splody.
Go ahead, explode.
Oh, there's the prospector. Did you get your gold, buddy? I'm gonna take it.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Don't do it. Oh no, you
He's just
did it.
he's just having a good old dance. Okay. Oh, yay! It's Spanky and the old man. I got a Spanky. I'm gonna take Spanky.
We're taking Spanky. Oh, he's so happy. Oh my god, I'm happy now. Give Spanky a hot dog.
Okay.
Give Spanky a hug.
Oh, it's out of power. No hot dogs.
Spanky butt. Mad in the back room. So they were literally just actors. That's interesting.
I guess so, yeah. Alright. What did he want me to do?
He wants more things.
You've outdone yourself on this
Oh,
one.
there's your Spanky.
Hey, it's not stealing if they didn't see you take it. Am I right? Enjoy.
Oh, look at him.
After all the hard work, you want to return this?
Oh, I am being summoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you apparently get 2 different endings. Go ahead, Scott, if you need to go. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Queen, I will see you in a little while.
Yeah, see you then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Later.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. So like I can take the riches or I can return them and get a better ending, which is yeah. So I'm curious to see what happens if I return them.
I'm just looking out for you when I say this. You should think twice about returning what you desire
We don't
most.
want. Fuck
Trust
the money.
me.
We're better people
Well,
now.
Looks like your mind is made up, so I'll reluctantly take it back.
Okay.
Hey, where's Spanky? Hey!
He went off to do bigger and better things.
Okay, Crystal.
More important than money. Yeah.
Aw, nice.
A bright future for the world. Yay.
Well, I'm
okay.
proud of you, scientist.
Yay.
Hey, what happened to the other two?
I guess we
Oh,
still
there
got
they
a
are.
cool. Okay.
What a fabulous replacement trinket. Oh, that will do just fine. After all, possession is 9/10 of the law. That other 1/10, there you go. You want to return the thing you desire most?
Yes.
No, we're a good adventurer now.
I'm just looking out. I'm only taking this back because you left the price tag on.
Because you left the price tag on?
What an odd way to do it, honestly. Like, have it be a last second decision.
Yeah, I guess.
Rather than, I don't know. That's a way to do things. Rather than, I don't know, like find a secret item and carry it all the way through.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, what do we got? A change of heart. Sharing the triumph. Wonderful.
Yay. Oh, the other monkey.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's the bad ending. Or that's the normal ending. Partner is eliminated. All right, so last item, I guess it would be down here. Crystals. Monster trophy. The crystal beast.
The crystal beast.
The Weast. It's Diane Weast.
Oh, there's the miner. That's cute.
Mm-hmm. Just celebrating. Having a good old hootenanny. There's Spanky again.
Oh, Spanky. Oh, he's buried in the sand.
Oh. I mean, I guess they're actors because, I mean, the one lady shot us several times. She was very into her role.
It's an interesting concept, though, just like forcing you to sort of face up to what you've done, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of reminds me of Christmas Carol a little bit.
Yeah.
Splendid. That will look nice on the shelf. Taking the thing someone else desires most was a stroke of genius. Here you go.
No.
After all the hard work, you should think twice about. I'm only taking this back because you left the price tag on.
Let's get out of here. The hermit and Spanky were alive. Didn't see the parrot, though. It's back on the island. Second thoughts. I don't know if I should do this. A heartfelt congratulations. Look at you being a better person.
He didn't deserve that.
I mean, neither did she. We never get to see her work ethic, just that she was jealous of the dude.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just gotta climb out the rest of the way. Come on. There we go. Hooray!
Well, this brings our exciting journey to an end this evening. I hope you had as much fun as I did. The important thing to remember is There are no
There are no
refunds in the
refunds.
cave. No price can be put on the lessons learnt down here. We carry them throughout our lives and hopefully find ourselves on a new and better path. I say we, of course, but I mean you. After all, I'm just a talking cave.
Yeah, that's the cave. So yeah, like if you wanted to get all the things, you'd have to go in 6 times because there are 2 endings for each character.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, right? Ugh.
That was great, though. I like that.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's a fun little, like, one-day adventure. Well, folks, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Sorry it dragged a bit, but that's kind of par for the course with puzzle games. I try to figure them out, but if I get stuck, streaming, I'm fine looking up the answer.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's just making people wait for nothing. Well, all right. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah,
Cool.
all right. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for hanging out the whole time, Queen. And thank you, Scott, for hanging out for a good portion of the time as well.
Yar.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. I'm definitely taking tomorrow off, though. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a Friday off.
Good.
So I will see y'all on Monday with something new. Till then, y'all have a good rest of your day and a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.